Welcome, my lovely dears, to another fantabulous session of the Darkest Dungeon, the Dark Manor. When last we left off, it got real stinky. The players fought troglodytes, which is astounding that I've never used them or fought them before. Because they seem actually, like, looking at it from the outside, really common foe types, just never collided with. Of course, inevitably, I had the exact same idea as Savin and ruined his ideas for future games, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Exactly. All them trogs. That rug is gonna stink so bad. But hey, it's not all bad. While you were out killing biggie stinkies, you also discovered a mysterious hole in the ground that was being excavated by a number of the goblins and orcos that were there. It is somewhat overcast, a little bit of that misty kind of rain coming down, but it's nothing too terrible. You are stood, likely quite tired, around this, well, muddy hole in the ground. It's just like right over there.
Who wants to go into a hole into the ground?
I do have a history with holes in the ground.
Yeah.
Yes,
I have a history with holes, and it's a very good history.
Nonsense. I got a nice necklace in the last one.
I'm tempted being the tough one.
I mean, obviously,
Menëlaos informs you that he has a terrible case of the dysentery.
Poor guy.
Oh, yeah.
But with two T's, before he departs, clenching as tightly as he possibly can, he rummages around in this dead orco's belongings and comes up with... Let's see here. A wand. A useful wand. It's almost as good as a cleric.
Very
Wow.
neat.
This wand appears to read something that you can't quite understand. It heals for about as good as Snippy does.
All right.
And it gets 5 charges and does not recharge.
I was way to not put salt. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
As the healer, I suppose I'll just take that.
No, because you're the one that's going to be the tank going into a bunch of stuff and get knocked down.
No, that's Tahru. I'm not talking.
That's Tahru.
That's both of
is
you. You
mean.
two get knocked down pretty much the most.
Yeah, it's been you lately and not me.
I mean,
Not that either of us really goes down, just you run out of healing surges.
I'm pretty sure Kierwyn goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
eyebrow
It's
wiggle.
funny because of the sex joke.
Speaking of which, before we go in there, I just need to spend some of those healing surges that I don't have many left of.
Yeah, that's true. I
You
should.
just no, actually, as Snippy is departing, Sasha turns up, and the reason you're injured is because you didn't fucking heal yourself last session that you
Speaking
were
of
around.
healing-
You left yourself injured, and
Well, yeah,
there's
it's 'cause we
been
haven't
no
had a short
point where you
rest yet.
healed. No, Sasha wasn't here last session.
Yeah, let's do a short rest real quick before we go
So
down there.
she's just like injured from the previous adventure and never healed up. So do that. You've had a long rest compared to these guys turning up fresh. You arrive with a box of delicious, slightly sweetened biscuits that you were given as a treat to share with the rest of your companions.
I hand out the nice biscuits.
Yay.
Good.
Half biscuit.
I will give that second.
Pops gets 5.
Yeah, you all get 1 free hit point.
Yay.
No
Yeah, I'll
sense
take-
attached. It's
I'll
just
take
a
it, yeah.
hit point. Enjoy a delicious cookie.
Hey, an extra hit point goes a long way.
It does.
I'm already sitting at max.
Oh, Let's heal your butt up. Let's see here. Again, what was her bloodied? 21, so she heals for 10 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Has she unlocked this yet? Soon. Okay. That's fair. That's the way to enjoy a delicious cookie.
That's fair. So what do you think they were... who am I kidding? We don't even really have any idea what they were searching for down there, do we?
I'm sure it's something magical, considering they had some artificer out here looking for it.
Oh, probably.
Hobbs is gonna
Yep.
like wander on up, and she goes, "Nice smell secrets,"
Ooh.
and
I
then
love
jumps in ahead of
secrets.
you.
Well,
Like
Dude,
full
I
body, just
love
like,
secrets.
jumps down the hole.
I'll jump in right after her.
It's safe for Pobs. It's safe for us, child.
We're not going to check it for any booby. Okay.
If there's booby traps, Pops will already have triggered them.
I'll check it for booby traps on the way down.
With my
Kiery weighs
face.
a lot and is wearing heavy armor. She's gonna throw a rope around a branch and just like lower herself down rather than killing somebody with her fat ass.
That'd be
You lower
great, thank
yourself
you.
down the 10-foot descent.
Look, I don't want to fall 10 feet.
That's true. It's actually I believe it is a 20-foot descent. So that's
See?
fair.
In real
So that's
life,
an
that would kill
acrobatics
me.
check.
Yeah, Porbs catches Sasha when she drops down. Porbs is a monk; she doesn't give a shit. So she just like catches softer people who jump down and then places them off to the side.
We
Thank you.
Oh, hey, it's that map that you guys suffered in 70.
There's a lot of those, to be fair.
I don't recognize this map from
This
oh
Savin.
one
god, I see
is-
lizards.
This one is from the Patreon artist Neutral Party, which I
Ah.
feel is worth saying because it is a free resource, and the way that the lighting is set up, that signature stamp can't be seen. So yes, it is Neutral Party on Patreon.
Yes. Good. Well, they are snakes in lizards.
There are. As you drop down, you can see that there are a bunch of dead goblins, and one unconscious, albeit very, very wounded goblin, at the foot of some steps. And further in, you can see the motion of some snakish creature, except it appears to be covered in rusted iron that almost seems to be moving on its own, dragging the rest of the snake's body around.
Metal.
Whoa.
Like some kind of living armor just wrapped around a
It just
snake
happens
corpse.
to have a snake inside.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Yeah, this place is fucking metal.
Yeah.
Are these two gentlemen similarly corpsey? If we can
Where you are, you
make
have
it
no
out from here.
fucking idea. That's quite a ways away. These things are obvious. They're like gradually,
Yeah.
occasionally in motion. Those are stoic and still.
What ho, gentlemen?
Or the odds you think they're friendly? Yeah, they're probably not.
They don't
Kiery will
move.
raise a hand in greeting.
Yeah, as you approach, you can see that this is a although quite damp from being under the moors, like it's solid, almost sandstony looking architecture. Reminiscent somewhat of the southern deserts. Like it's some kind of hybrid fusion, but like at least similar as far as color of stone, perhaps. And there are a number of sigils on the walls written in an arcane language. What language does everybody speak?
I speak
Common.
Elven and Common.
Draconic.
Common Draconic.
All right. Hobbs is going to walk up to this wall where there is an inscription. She sniffs, looks over it, and then digs a claw into the wall and drags her claws right across.
Whoa.
completely destroying a section of it before huffing.
Bad things to say are secrets you don't want told.
Her tail wags and she does not tell you.
I
That's
give her
what I
a pat
figured.
on the head.
Is there some form of test that I can do to
If you give me a moment, I can decipher it.
memorize? Oh, yeah. Is there some kind of test I can do to memorize different parts to like write them down in case they are similarly scratched off?
I mean, you can, like, for the non-scratched and ruined parts, like, the charcoal drawing trick just works. You could, like, these are,
Uh-huh.
like, indents into the wall. You could just get a bit of
Yeah.
paper and a
Just
bit
get
of
it pressing.
charcoal or wax, yeah.
If you give me about 10 minutes, I can just try and decipher all these.
Mm,
Those guys in there don't
Well, it
seem to
depends
be
on if
in any
Pobs
hurry.
can contain herself.
she does a little shrug. Hey, Savin, you have some vague control of her. Look over Porbs' new action.
Oh, what's her new action?
Ooh, sweet.
She has a ranged attack now.
Oh,
Congratulations,
she has an
Porbs.
Eldritch Blast.
Mm,
Nice.
And she dusts her Porbs off. It's like slightly stronger, obviously, but than her normal Wolf's Den attack, except it targets AC and is not a discipline. So, it's useful as a basic range that just shoots people regardless, but,
Yes.
Yeah.
all it has is a reliable, like, standard, like, ranged damage.
Look, I am happy to give the NPC a ranged attack so that she cannot get the shit beat out of her.
That would be
Or at the
great.
very least, run away after getting the shit beat out of her and shoot
Yeah.
people for a while.
Just turn into an Eldritch Blast bot, as God intended.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Rather
Where did
than,
Tahru
rather
go?
than,
There she is.
she's right in here in front of us.
Yes,
Rather
I-
than
Yes,
waiting
hello.
the 10 minutes, let's deal with what we see up here first, and then we'll be
Did,
clear to do
Oh,
these
boys-
stop a second. Hold up. Tisrena, as you walk through this space, can you give me a perception test as you feel a horrible chill?
Okay.
Oh no, is it a cold wind?
Perception, you say?
Yep.
Nope.
Okay. Then you carry on heedless. Carry on.
Did these guys up here respond to me saying hello?
Nope. They've stood stoically. You can
Okay.
see that there is blood dripping from large hammers that they've got on their belts. It looks
Probably
relatively
not-
fresh, but they are still.
Do these goblins look like they've been stoved in?
Give me a
Probably.
healing test.
Okay, sure.
I will try and help you.
Okay, well, potentially 23.
Okay. This one here looks like it has had its skull caved in and it's received a number of bite wounds, but the majority of these individuals appear to have strange, almost like acidic burns, I believe. Let's double
Are they
check
spitty
here.
snakes?
No. Give me a Arcana or a Religion.
Okay, let's see. I
Uh,
think they're the same. Yeah. Just go ahead and make an Arcana test with some assistances.
I can do that.
I'll make a religion then.
Whoa! Such a fucking good wizard. 30, bitch.
Arcana.
No, on that second check, it looks less like acid, although it's affected them similarly to acid, but much more reminiscent of necrotic damage, like some portion of them has been like forcefully rotted away. That's more a injury in line with being struck by undead.
Oh.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I mean, these fucking things do look undead as
Rather
shit.
deadly.
This
However,
is true.
Sure, none of them look like wizards there.
yeah,
That's true.
I mean, implying fucking black arts don't necrotic smite people.
True.
That said, I guess I'm just gonna do a perception of my own to see if there's maybe like a ghost lurking around ready to strike at us.
Hmm. You noticed before as Tisrena like walked around over here, she shivered. There are familiar, like, well, if not familiar, there are similar cold spots like in this, I suppose, collapsed foyer that you have found yourself in. Misty rain has begun to drip down into a steady puddle over here. And as you're looking behind you, you'd swear you can see the reflections of something green and flickering in that, like, glistening puddle that you can't see when you look up at wherever that should be coming from.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and like get in an angle to the puddle that would reflect further onto the glow, I guess. Or do they
Sure,
just
yeah.
look like?
No. Yeah. As you do so, you can make out, if not more solid figures, than more discernible ones. They look like giant floating skulls with burning red eyes.
Oh,
Ooh,
jeez.
Yeah, I figured.
Where,
Kiery
yep,
activates
where's the
divine
start
hail.
of combat?
Yep. So
Gonna
yeah, as
drag
you,
these guys out of hiding. Let's go.
Alright.
yeah,
Well, I mean, no
Great
surprise
light.
round on us, so that's
Alright.
good.
Yeah,
that's true.
exactly.
Yeah, you literally spoiled their surprise round.
Oh,
Jeez.
Oh, and they were
Ooh.
all in my fucking aura too. Sweet.
Literally all of those, but there are more,
Well, you know,
Oh, good.
plenty more.
I'll
They're
take it.
probably just Mookeltons then, maybe. Hopefully there's that many.
Whoa,
Oh god,
these
there's a lot
initiatives.
more. Oh boy, guys, look up north. There's double these guys.
So many scalling bobs.
Many just floating,
Spooks.
skelling Bob Habos.
Man, it's a shame we don't have a cleric who can turn undead.
Yeah, I
Yep.
know. I gave you guys a wand, but it's not the same as having a cleric.
No.
I mean, the wand's
still
good.
got
It's
big
just
Look at these things initiative. Oh, they've got a great initiative. Can you believe it? A floating skull has good initiative. You
yeah,
know,
kind of weird,
amazing.
honestly.
Amazing.
Has no body to slow it down.
Can you do Porbs for me, please, Savin?
Sure.
Save me some trouble.
There's a
I still
lot
can't
of
actually
these.
add her to the board, but I can roll her.
Oh boy.
Damn. Quick spooks.
There you go. If you change her number, she's on the board. I just hit this while
Jesus,
I was.
they all have
doing
so much,
these.
so much high initiative.
Yeah. All right. What are these things as initiative? Slightly slower.
the skulls have my initiative. Damn.
Yes.
Bobs,
Thankfully, I
bobs.
crit on mine too.
Who
Oh.
figured the Sentinel ones are the slowest, but they are not slow.
Well, see y'all in about like 45 minutes when it gets to my turn.
Oh, that is there's a lot of people on this board.
Yep.
Spookers.
All right. Pirate.
All right.
Yeah, there is no surprise round on you. I don't get to pull a Sir Bobbington Will-O-Wisp attack.
Hmm. Let's see. I think I'm gonna step up, choke point this,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna hit this skull over here.
sounds good to me.
Does a 19 do it?
I believe so. Let me double check. Oh, that's annoying. They've changed it slightly because, like, I keep all of my stat blocks as like prints out of sheets that I then put inside a handout only I can see. And usually I can minimize the handout, and then when I open it again, it's at the same point I left it, and it doesn't do that anymore. So I have to keep scrolling back down every time instead. No, that doesn't hit.
All right.
You'll have to actually roll average.
No, our one weakness.
Hey, this spookaroo is going to move up to here. And let's see here. What's your power? Oh, cool. All right. It's not super duper strong, but it does get to attack reflex, which is nice. against everyone except Tahru has a high reflex. 21 versus your reflex.
Yeah, that hits it.
What are you
All right,
talking about
you
having
take-
high reflex? Come on now.
You take 7 damage, and you're marked until the end of their next turn.
Uh-oh.
Great. Yeah, I have 18 reflex. I don't think that's terrible.
All right, you
It's
know
a lot
what,
better
I
than
shouldn't
mine.
shouldn't use blue.
Better than mine.
All right, pink dot is just like a shared mark.
Right, so what does marking do? Let me just look up that condition again.
Yeah, disadvantage on attacks that aren't against it.
Okay. That's not too bad.
However, marks do
Yeah.
often trigger retaliatory
powers.
strikes.
So yeah, as that happens, this one is just gonna like move through all of your threatened squares. You're gonna take an oppie.
That sounds like bait, but okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess so.
all right, take a swing. You have a -2 because of marking.
This is probably bait. Oh.
I don't think that hurt. I don't think that hits.
No, because of the -2 that doesn't hit.
No,
That's rough.
that is rough.
Oh, then I guess it gets to carry on. You didn't hit it. Sasha, you've got a ranged
Well,
weapon
it
now,
left
haven't
my
you?
range. I think. Do I get a second?
Yeah,
one?
you technically get a...
Yeah,
Go for it.
I don't think this counts as my
No,
vengeful
roll as well.
guardian, but
No,
Don't
it'll
roll as
just...
well.
oh,
God.
Uh,
All right, and you know what? Let's just stay here next to Sasha. That seems nice and annoying.
yeah, I bet it is.
14 reflex.
No.
Wow.
I did not hit you. I'm so pissed.
Uh-huh.
I'm peeved.
Oh, you will. I mean, they are rolling with, what's it, +9? You only have to roll like a 7.
Yeah. So you know that whole Indiana Jones statue full of like statue with hole in it that the snake starts pouring out of?
Yep.
Oh no.
So where's the statue at?
Well, no.
snakes?
It's more like there is a hole in this wall over here and a snake begins pushing its way out.
Ah.
Not after though. There was a similar one trying to bump through this wall when it hits nothing but rubble and debris.
Well, that's good.
Thanks, Pobs.
I'm the best. And then it's gonna come to bite Tisrena. Iron Cobra. Oh my god. 25 AC.
God damn. Yeah, that'll get me.
9 damage and ongoing 5 poison.
Oof.
Save ends. Alright, this Scully. Gonna bite Tahru. 25 reflex, 7 damage.
Yep.
This Scully is gonna come up and bite Saoirse.
Yeah.
25 reflex,
Damn.
7 damage. Don't worry, this is how all of my fucking fights start. Saoirse, you're up.
So convenient of him to have come close to me. Hopefully.
Only convenient if you roll average.
Haha!
What
Yeah,
about
I'll call
above
it
average?
Deeply above average. You kill
Blam.
this thing, and let's see here. Nope, has no marking. Okay. It is
Oh.
dead.
Oh, they explode when they have markings and die. Okay.
No,
And
I didn't say
I'm
that, did I?
I'm going to move up here to flank this one with pops.
Cool.
Okay, Sky, you don't have to say it. We can make the inference from what you said.
It's true. It's true. I shouldn't say anything interested of any measure to myself in case it is inferred, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, just stop speaking.
She can't hurt it if she doesn't talk.
19 verse reflex, 7 damage. I was tempted to sit there and forcibly slowly type that out instead, like full sentences, just to fuck with you. But
Oh no.
I'm too lazy to commit to that bet.
Yeah, don't commit to that bit. That's a bad bit.
19
Alright.
hits. Yep.
Yep.
7.
7 and another bite on Saoirse. 21 reflex, 7 damage. Kiery, you're up.
Give me just a second. I accidentally backspaced.
Ah.
Oops.
It was the button on my mouse too. I fucking hate it.
You see, I love the mouse button when I'm using it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's
when you're
yeah,
excellent
using it on
when I'm using it
purpose.
on purpose. It's fucking fantastic, and I can't imagine living without it for my browsers and File Explorer. Super convenient.
All
Real
right.
pain in the ass if I ever brush it, though.
Well, let's go ahead and charge this dude.
Sure.
Charge.
Bonsai. Yeah, killed.
Yeah. And this is in 5e, so I'm stuck here. So that's me done.
Okay. Bobs,
If-
away.
If you could
Oh.
like get rid of this guy on top of me, that'd be great.
Let's see. Did this guy attack Pobs yet? I don't think so.
No, that
No.
guy attacked Saoirse.
Sweet. So I will shift here since I'm not marked,
Sure.
and let's beat the shit out of this dude.
I need to.
Come on, roll
You're
20.
sharing purples. You're sharing yellows.
What? Why am I yelled? You didn't hit me.
Oh no, that one didn't hit you. You're right. Sorry, I take it back.
22.
Yeah, that kills it.
Sweet. Whatcha? And
Chia!
then with a
Flurry of Pobs.
minor, flurry of plobs on the other guy. Ow.
Is it just guaranteed damage or
Yeah,
a
just
roll?
it
I
just
forget.
kills.
Yeah.
And then with a minor
Does something happen
action,
if it's marked?
step.
Maybe it's only if the
Alright.
marked person kills it.
No.
Perhaps.
No.
You take marked person 5 necrotic damage. Sorry,
Ow.
Great.
as this thing dies, it takes a little piece of you with it.
Give me that back.
All right, this iron gobra. Fuck it, has to go through some threatened spaces.
Yeah, I think that gets me
7. So excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
That
gonna
gives me an
take a
opportunity,
swing,
yep.
guess? Yeah,
I guess
give it
I
that
got a
swing,
-2.
Yeah, it's a -2, but
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm
doesn't
doing
matter if you
nothing,
can't roll
damn.
worth the goddamn shit anyway. Let's bite you.
Come on,
Let's try
Tahru,
to
you're
get
better
you-
than this.
Get you poisoned, I think, is a good idea. 19 AC Tahru. I don't know. I was gonna do it.
No.
That guy's dead. This iron gobra. It's gonna use a nasty ability. It's called Poison the Mind.
Yeah.
God, that sounds like it does will.
Sorry. 15 versus your will.
Fuck.
Yes, just on the button. All right.
I got
Is your will
14
that
will,
low?
so
Oh
Okay.
wow, you have really low will.
I do.
Still higher than my
That is
reflex.
the weakness of the beef tank. The target is dazed and slowed. Save ends both.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
And it recharges on 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Oh,
Ew.
that's a big recharge.
Recharged.
Oh.
Right, you are dazed and slowed. Save ends both.
He's got step 5 ongoing.
Did that
also
do any
save
damage, or
ends,
is that
'cause-
it?
Yeah, that's it. So save ends. It doesn't do any damage now.
Okay, cool.
At least
It
you
is-
don't
it is
need to move.
that
You
it-
got plenty of targets.
It is there
Yeah.
to explicitly annoy people. All right, these things. Do you have any ranged attacks? 'Cause I don't think you want to fucking move at all, do you? No, you can't throw hammers. That's a real shame. I really hoped that they had a hammer throw attack. Sasha, you're up. It chooses not
Oh,
to
good.
move.
It's me. Okay, let's do a little bit of movement first to get out of this whole big array up here. This seems a bad idea to be up there. And let's see here.
Pop my
We
mark
haven't-
boy.
You sure you? I mean, I was
I
gonna
can
pop
take
one.
the 5. That's fine.
I was gonna pop one of the ones that isn't marked with you yet. That way you don't take marking damage from it.
Yeah, no reason not
I
to.
don't mind taking. Fair.
Like that seems the smart thing to get it before it marks you and
Yeah.
deal even more damage to you.
Yeah,
Eh,
you
fair.
kill your own mark thing, and we'll get everything else.
Okay. Let us do that with let's just do a biting swarm on it, because it doesn't matter the damage on it.
It really doesn't matter if you can't hit.
Yeah, do I want to go ahead and use the Elven reroll for the fight? What the fuck? Yeah, let's go ahead and use Elven reroll before it marks you.
Bonk. Was that the middle one?
Yeah, the middle one, since
Only
that one's
one
not
thing
marked.
can mark me.
Well, yeah, like Skow was saying, like shared marks on you or something. So.
She means that the
Usually
pink
mark
means it's
abilities.
your mark because you have a pink icon, while yellow on somebody else would mean.
Yeah,
Their
yeah,
mark.
yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Marks usually replace other marks in the 4E rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these are very janky NPCs.
Oh, okay.
And
Special boys.
more to the point, they would functionally be doing the same thing. I would just have to keep on clicking marks over to other places, and ugh. The less faff, the
that
better.
does it for me. Could use my minor action.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can you believe fire skulls can't, like a skull can't just shrink itself down so it can squeeze through a snake hole?
No, really?
Bull-
That's crazy.
Bullshit, am I right, guys?
Stupid
You mean the-
skull, not even as evolved as an
you mean-
octopus.
Wait, you mean the ghosts? You mean the ghost skulls can't even move through walls? Pretty piss poor ghosts, really.
And they're not ghosts. Fire skulls are just skulls full of fire. Duh.
Mm. Piggies, these are spirits, not ghosts.
Yeah, they were
obvious
invisible.
distinctions. This one is going to fly over everybody, though. Because it's just going to hug 20 feet up. I don't think Tahru has the
Freebird.
range necessary to hit it.
I don't have the glaive out, so.
No. Which means it is 4 squares up. But that is a double move. But also it's out of range for most people, so I'll take it how I can get it. Let's try and mark a move. No, miss a move. And then this skull moves up to here. Automaton doesn't want to move. This gobbler. It's gonna double move. Tisrena. It's getting real scary right there.
It's getting very scary.
You
right
take
here.
5 at the start of your turn.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, rock and roll.
Okay. I think because I want to get away from these fuckers, I'm going to icy terrain. The ones next to me. So I'll do from Center Cobra outwards.
Yeah. Makes sense. So I'm guessing top right and then bottom right. Alright, that is a hit on Cobra. That is a hit on Cobra.
Dumb question: will this hit the spirit, if it's floating? Because it's.
I believe
technically-
it will take the damage, but it can't be pruned.
Okay.
Like, if you hit it, it dies.
Yeah, I'll
You
hit
hit
it.
it, it really
There you
dies.
go.
A spike of ice
Second
strikes at
crit
it.
against a minion.
Woo!
Then, I am going to shift a square loop. I'm going to roll, see if I can save.
You can do it.
Nope.
No.
Alright, surprisingly enough, the Iron Cobras are not immune to prone, even though they have no fucking legs.
Ah,
Hey Ben, why'd you only shift? If these guys are prone and can't attack you, why'd?
Yeah, they can. They could just
They
Oh, they
can.
can't attack
hard
you.
time
Okay.
hitting.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right,
just
right.
They just
minus
have a
2.
My bad.
And I would totally take that swing, because that's still a +9 versus AC on her. But you do
She was
not
also in
save
melee
out
with
of
another
poison.
skull, so you know.
No, that one is not in melee.
No,
it's,
that's for
it's
squares
4
up.
square. It's
Push
20
it
feet
Oh,
away.
right, okay.
It's on the
Sorry.
ceiling. It's okay. It's not the easiest thing to see, I imagine. Tari.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna attack my Mark Boy.
Hey. And deal with Marky Mark and his funky punch.
All right. Duh,
No.
can't roll today.
No. Average. You just need averages.
No.
I know. I'm not even getting that.
I just need to roll them to roll exactly
7 more
average.
damage.
Yeah.
You say new computer cursed. Fucking pets can't roll in this game anyway. it's a
I
crit
can.
or it's a crit or it's fucking nothing over and over again.
Not really. I've been rolling pretty reliable damage.
You roll you roll very
Damage.
high damage when you hit, but you definitely will miss more often than hit in a combat, even on average rolls to hit. I think the most reliable rolls to hit here is probably Gardy,
Maybe don't put that curse on.
or maybe Savin.
No, I don't think it's the new computer.
Oh
I
no,
think it's
Snippy.
The,
Snippy always hits.
yeah, Snippy
No,
always
Snippy
hits.
misses a lot.
He misses a lot, but only when he's like throwing a lot of attacks at a lot of people. It's like he'll get one kill still in that whole fucking squanch.
He always hits when it'll stun him.
It wasn't the new computer. It was the crit and first roll that did it.
Don't worry though,
Yeah.
like I miss a bunch too. I just have a bunch of powers that let me try and reroll for stuff.
All right, the Sneck gets up and follows you. And then we'll try and bite Tisrena again. 15 AC. I don't think that's gonna hit a fucking
That's
muscle
not gonna
bear.
hit, but if it's prone, how did it move?
It
Was it
got
you-
up and then moved after you.
but
Standing up
doesn't
is a
prone
move action.
Is it
full?
it's a full move in this game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, fuck you. Let's poison the mind on you then.
Oh,
Oh right, yeah, you can do
Now
that.
it's
Minus
targeting
square.
Will.
22,
Oh,
22 versus Will. You are dazed and slowed. Savin's both. It doesn't come back.
Wow. Get fucked.
All right, attack on Tahru hits your remark. Oh no, you're not. That one's still alive because you could need a little scully boy. Good job. 7 more damage for Tahru. Sasha,
Yep.
you are up.
hey, that puts me at bloodied.
Did you?
My AC and save just went up. Oh, speaking of saves, I do got to make a save for the other one. I do not save.
What I've noticed is that if you don't actually do the save when you're supposed to, you always fail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stab some snakes.
Yeah.
Go for the prone one.
Hell
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that is certainly a fucking hit.
Go on.
2 extra damage. No, you knock the target prone. It's pronia.
Double prone.
It's so prone.
Get back down there. You haven't even gotten up yet.
Kiery!
I get knocked down. I get up again. Yeah, they're a bunch of prone bones now. All right.
No.
Welcome
Like
to
prone
Defender Our
fleshes.
Population, you two. And let's go ahead and there's nobody. Oh wait, no, there's a Saoirse here. Fuck. I guess I won't just whirlwind.
Yeah, that might be a bad time for your friend.
All right, so no PowerPoints. We just bonk. Bonk.
You bonk good.
I do bonk good. And
-2 to
then-
all defenses.
Yep. And then furthermore, get 2 extra radiant damage, you grody undead monster, and potentially undead monster. It might also be a construct. We don't know.
Would you like to give me a religion test?
Sure.
I'm
I
not
mean,
in
I'd also like
construct.
to know if I triggered a vulnerability or not.
You did not.
Okay, so it's not an undead.
Yeah, it's probably construct.
You are unsure of it though. There's definitely a dead thing in it, and it's the horrible poisonous teeth are being used.
Yes, well. Alright, that's me.
Bob,
Nobody's really hurt yet.
I imagine out of the entire party, Borbs is the one who could jump up to punch a skull. Or
Yeah.
oh
and-
yeah, wait, no man, she also has Eldritch Boop now.
I mean,
Also, I
I
am
think
bloodied,
she
but-
can probably just like do a little doggo hop and reach, so that's what she's gonna do.
Sure.
I better do the doggo hop and reach than to Eldritch Blast because
It's going to be a
split
Guile
next
Rising
turn.
Flash Kick.
Mm.
Nope.
Well, okay then. And she's gonna
Cheats
do.
Fit does a Pomeranian jump.
She's gonna do the little monk shift under this dude, to block this, block the hall so no more monsters can spill through past Tahru,
Sounds good.
and we can focus on the critters that are already here.
Sure. All right, this Cobra's going to try and bite Pops.
Or
Which means I get my attack.
Yep, go for it. I miss, Pops. And you miss it.
God damn it!
It's the circle of life.
no, the real circle of life would have also been like this skull getting an attack on Tahru for getting an attack on this guy, and then also missing.
I wish they functioned quite like that. Theirs only happens if you hit the target. You hit no target, and Tahru has unfortunately missed every fucking
We've
time.
never triggered that, so who would
Yeah,
know?
it's never triggered. Oh, I mean, fair, but yeah, it literally has never triggered because Tahru can't hit.
Sorry, Tahru.
I'm sorry, Tahru.
I'm just
this
having a
snake is
bad
good.
time.
Yep, this snake is gonna move up, bite at you, Tahru. 22 versus your AC.
Does not hit because of the blood.
Yep.
Could you move Tahru to the
Because
front
I'm
so I can
bloodied.
see her HP
Oh,
value?
of course.
Thanks. As the only healer, I would
Uh,
like to keep track of people.
Sasha.
Yes, it's me. Let's try and shoot this thing that's in the air that's out of the reach of everybody else.
Sure.
Blood thread.
Watch out.
That was it.
Yeah, that's a go.
And that's it for me.
Right before its turn as well. Very annoying.
And I will shift up one. Ah, why not?
This spirit skull is going to chatter its teeth. And then
It's running away. What a coward.
Coward!
this
Fight me!
goblin. It's going to get up. Saying it gets up is even fair. It rises a bit.
It rises. It stiffens.
A crit fails at a Kiery.
Fuck yeah.
Uh,
Be gone, snake thought.
I'll give you combat advantage against it.
Cool, I already had combat advantage. Well, I'll take extra combat advantage.
You didn't actually have combat advantage. It has a -2 to its defenses from your ability, but that's not a combat advantage.
No,
is
no,
it?
look at Light of Order.
Oh, Light Order does that. Okay.
So it's double
Perfect.
combat advantage.
Super advantaged. Tisrena. You take
Okay.
5 at the start of your turn. You have
Mhm.
successfully dropped the buck onto your companions. You are slowed and dazed. You have an action.
So they're both stood up effectively now.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Um.
This guy has like a net +4 to hit, though.
Okay. I will psychically zap that fucker.
Into psionics.
Let's find out.
Not that high.
Wow, it is not immune to psychic damage.
No, very good.
Yeah,
I
not immune to
legitimately
range.
expected this thing with a ability literally called Poison the Mind to be immune to that, but it does not. It takes nasty damage.
Okay. And is it separate rolls for the daze and slow, or is it one for that?
It save ends both.
Okay. So poison first. Nope. Don't save on the poison. But do
There we
save
go.
on the daze and slow.
You save out this days and sorry.
Are you bloodied, by the way?
I think I might be exactly bloodied.
Sweet.
Yep, literally exactly bloody.
That's
All right, sorry.
All
You're still
right.
slowed and dazed, so you have an action.
This fucking skull has got
surrounded
to
by these
go.
assholes. Oh yeah,
20?
the skull guys. Yes. Yeah, 20.
Wait, no, it's still 22.
It's 22. That's your marked target. So, but yeah, that means that there's a hit. All right, you're now no longer marked. I'm going to have to hit you and mark you again. Oh no.
Okay, and then save.
Yep.
Not even
Nope.
with a 7.
Nope. All right. Iron Cobra. Let's try and get more people poisoned so that I can poison their mind.
Oh.
Papa. 20 versus AC Kiery.
Yeah, that is.
All right. 10 damage, and you have ongoing 5 poison. Save ends. And
Ouchie.
does recharge. Yep. This spirit skull. Quickly, piss off Tahru. No. Sasha, you're
Nope.
up. Curses.
I stabbed this. Actually, no, I will
Yeah,
stab
stab the
the
one-
same gentleman.
Yeah, you're gonna. I was about to say you're going to opt to hit the healthier one without -4 AC.
Oh, hey, maybe I could like knock him down. He's the one who has the poison. But then they both have the poison.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they both do.
Oh no,
Oh,
my butt.
it didn't matter either way.
Roll again.
Oh boy.
Please roll low.
You've cursed me. You've cursed yourself.
Kiery, you take 5 damage and are knocked prone.
Ow!
As that lunge,
Oh,
she
Kiery.
just lunges too hard and fucking clocks you in the back of the head with the hilt of her weapon on the way back out again. Just sends you down to the ground.
The psychic dagger homes in on the psychic energy.
Yeah, a brainium is just like is high power right now. Then again, Kiery, it's the start of your turn. You take
No,
5
Kiery.
poison damage.
Wanna
You
use a
are
move action to stand up.
yep.
Ouch! Okay. Fine, I want to play that game. Time to spend some power points. bitch.
Just whirlwind him, Kiery.
Yep, alright.
You never know who might be a psycho in this bitch of a world.
Going to attack the one with the +4 to hit first. Ugh.
Yeah, pretty resoundingly.
And then an extra 1d10. So 8 to 18. It's pretty good. And the other
Pretty good.
guy,
19 is not a hit.
well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and then I
Yep.
get to attack Saoirse. Okay, I missed.
Not a hit.
Ah,
All right.
woo!
Tahru, are
deserve
you
that.
bloodied, by the way? Actually, do I have an action
Tahru was
point?
bloodied
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, she's bloodied.
Perfect. Then I'm going to use an action point. And use Invigorating Smite. Yeah. 17
will on
versus
these
will,
things?
and this thing has it's granting combat
It
advantage
is a
and
hit.
minus a lot.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's covered in minuses. You hit.
Yep. So 11 damage, and all my
11
bloodied
more
friends
damage.
get 7 hit points back.
Ooh.
Pop that
Nice.
on for pets. All my bloodied friends hate Spooter.
And I
Bang,
saved.
that's 7 health for you as well, Bang.
Woo!
Yeah.
And you save. Oh my god.
And then
crazy.
furthermore, as a minor action, yeah, have a shitload of hit points, Tahru. Whenever Pets gets back.
Yeah, I don't want to bother opening pets with she. I can add 7 to a character, no problem, but I'll leave the applying their healing surges to pets.
Yeah. Okay.
Pops.
Pobs. All right. We're gonna minor action. Shift, shimmy back. Get a +1 all defenses, and then we're gonna Eldritch Blast that skull that's trying to run away, and then probably crit fail and shoot one of the other guys and make this encounter harder. 18 versus AC? Why does this target AC?
It's a
Eldritch
blast.
That's not how Eldritch Blast works, but whatever. So am I even in range?
Shit,
Yes.
should that have been Will?
Eldritch Blast target's reflex.
Oh, it's reflex. Change the reflex. And I
Sure.
will see if that even fucking hits anyway.
Yeah, you're in
I-
range. That's
Let
10.
me go pull up how
Uh,
Eldritch Blast actually works, if it's supposed to just be the Warlock
I don't
power.
think it's not supposed to be actually the Eldritch Blast the power. It's
Okay.
some spoopy NPC one that's supposed to be more likely to hit. But
Well, good thing it's not like, yeah, I mean, the Eldritch Blast of power for players counts as a reflex. By the way, winner, you got Surge plus 12.
Oh,
that
cool.
The power
18
is also a
does
D10.
does not hit its reflex.
Alright, move action.
Did you already add it to my sheet, Skow?
I did
No.
not do the healing smite. I did the mini heal there because it's just a flat number.
Okay,
So
cool.
you
cool,
got to
cool.
do your own healing search.
Plus 12.
Plus 12?
Plus 12, yeah.
Bit heal.
Plus chunk.
All my homies love big heal.
Yeah, I'm back to full.
Sweet.
Nice. Let's change
Big
that.
Plus 2 overheal.
Let's change that, shall we?
22
Not
versus
for long.
AC.
No.
22 doesn't hit you?
You're not bloody anymore,
have a
so you
You're
don't
not
need to worry.
bloodied.
Oh, no, I have a 22 standard.
Meet speeds.
Then
That means
Poised
they hit
Defender plus 2 AC while Defender Aura is activated.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
have 24
Never mind
AC
20.
normally.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
I mean, that's reasonable. That's very high, but it is a defender.
24.
28 base plus 2 plus half level plus the
Try that
plus
again.
3 for
We're
half
feeling.
level.
No,
Plus
not
1
the-
for my
well, if I
armor.
hit you, it'll be another 12. I don't hit you. And the automaton. No. Sasha.
All right, it's time to try and hit that minion that's running away. I promise. Don't worry
How
about it.
dare.
Don't worry. No more chattering teeth for him.
Fuck. First of all, how dare you? Second
for
of
me.
all, how dare you?
Yep, that's it for me. I'm
Just about to pull them into the fight.
No.
No.
Denied.
Alright, let's bite this doggo.
They're just being good boys by the door. Let them be good boys.
Why didn't I get that on a Tahru?
Damn.
11 damage. You're poisoned again. Oh, woo.
It was me. Okay. Well, that's
Be
unfortunate.
much.
When
Tisrena.
that happens, hold on.
Oh, yeah,
Let you
sorry.
know. Rawr. All enemies within 5 squares grant combat advantage with all these motherfuckers.
Sweet.
Cool.
Until the
Ooh.
start of your next turn, which is, at least a couple of attacks away this time. Tisrena. Speaking of attacks ahead of Kiery.
I mean, if Porbs went in the way, I guess
Let's
I'm just
kill
gonna.
this guy next to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because fuck him. More psychic zaps. No, my brain.
My brain!
You are... You know what? I'm feeling mean. He poisons your mind again.
No.
It's the end of your turn. You could just save out of it immediately and negate that anyway.
I mean, this is true. I'll first do the poison. Nope.
Body's still very poisoned, but how about the mind?
Yep.
Super poisoned.
No.
Poisoned.
Sorry.
Poisonberry.
Show me what you got, Orko.
Petsinwinter?
What? Can you hear me?
I can hear
Can
you now.
now.
You didn't say
Okay,
anything
cool,
though,
cool.
and I...
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this snake above me.
Okay. You hit the snake above you. Or really not huge damage, but hey, you hit him.
Yep.
He's granting you CA. Does it just grant all CA? Yeah, just grant CA. Cool. Bonk. Alright, this Cobra. Let's try and get more people poisoned up in this bitch. They're gonna move here.
Try me.
I mean, I'll make an opportunity attack.
Go for it.
Nyeh. Bonk.
That is, I believe, a successful bonk. Scroll.
Do you want
It
to
is a
commune with the
successful
snake
bonk.
armor?
Yeah, you want to try and peek inside this thing's brain?
No.
Aw. Alright, and then it tries to bite.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible raw.
Bite whom?
Get out of here.
Sasha, but
Okay, well, hold on. Meh.
How'da. Let's
Thanks for the free
try
damage,
and
asshole.
let's mark Tahru. Tahru, you're
Oh,
so
God.
marked. I mean, it's a minion, so 7 damage.
Yep.
It's true, minions can't crit. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
But you're marked again. Let's go with the old pink dot of shame. Sasha.
I can't reach Lamo anymore, but I will try to knock down this bad
If you
boy.
move action shift, you can then shift like that.
Yeah,
You're right.
you have a move action.
It's more that I keep forgetting diagonals.
Yeah, it's not Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's good. Swish.
Hey. Whoa,
That is a hit. And it is enough.
sweet.
This thing drops dead. Let's see here. Do you have any
Then
death
it
effects?
explodes.
No.
Phew. Okay.
No.
That's good.
Kiery.
Good, because that means I can potentially get some poison out of
Alright.
this.
Did you shift back to here?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Did you want me to?
Yes, because then we can start flanking this thing faster. By we, I mean
That's true.
Hobbs.
The closer you get, the sooner you can be flanking.
Yeah.
Paw.
First, I'm going to lose 5 hit points because ouchies.
Yep.
Then I'm going to hit this thing with a melee basic attack.
Melee Masic.
Bonk.
You fucking hit it really good.
Yeah.
A resounding blow. Alright, you want to have glimpsy thoughts?
No.
Why
Not doing
not?
that. What I am going to do, however, is fucking heal myself. Oh, that's tasty.
Look at you not using my Snippy wand.
Yep.
No, I'm saving that for.
We might need that.
Yeah, use your
yeah,
use the encounter pad before you use the magic wand that doesn't
Exactly.
recharge and
Now we're
crumbles.
out of heals for this encounter, so if we need more in the future, now I have to use the wand. But
Yeah.
This is true. I'm partly hoping you get through them all in this session so Snippy comes back and doesn't even know that you've got a wand of Snippy.
You probably will.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a good fucking turn. Do you save?
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do that. Yes,
You do?
I am
Forgot to
No
save
more
that.
points.
indomitable.
Oh yes, give me your save. Wait, no, you don't have oh yes, you do have it. I need to put fucking
Yeah, it was
armor on
poisoned.
you.
I
No,
was
you don't.
dazed and whatever.
It's dazed and slowed. Dazed and
Yeah,
confused. Bobs, yes.
All right, move or
Indomitable.
minor action shift for +1 to attack, and well, minimum damage, but a bonk.
Hit a hit.
A hit's a hit.
Bonk.
A hit is a hit is a hit, dog. Alright. Let's see here. I think. It's bite Porbs.
No, my pobs.
18 versus Porb AC.
No,
No.
fucking pobs has the same
Refuse.
AC as me.
Talk to the Bob.
11 to hit Tahru. Hey, Tahru. 10 damage, and you're poisoned again.
I've never been poisoned. I'm poisoned for the first time.
Oh,
Woo!
welcome to poison.
Woo!
It tastes like fire ants.
Ah.
Sasha.
Okay, let's use something other than this regular range basic. We're gonna go after this guy up here with a little bit of a flickering arrow. Watch out. Let's see. Let's use a Neville shot and turn that flickering arrow into a biting swarm against this one.
Sure. Yeah. Fuck.
Well, that works, I
27
guess.
damage. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good fucking basic attack right there.
And it takes a -2. And each enemy adjacent to it also takes a -2 penalty.
That's... God, the number of tokens I have to put down, like markers I have to put down.
All until the start of my next turn.
This game loves conditions.
It does.
Tisrena! You take 5 at the start of your turn.
Because fuck me.
Yep.
Yep.
Real hard and deep. And in the face. Moo.
Boo. Okay.
You forgot the best place in the butt.
Okay. So, I'm going to not psychically zap. I'm just going to, like, cold zap this other snake. Because it zapped me before. Nope. It's not one. I'm going to try and save. I
You
should have said.
save!
That is the poison. I should have said.
Yep. You've
but-
done it in the right order every time. I'm fine with that.
Hooray!
You save out of both!
I'm not retarded.
Yay!
Sorry.
Woo!
5 at the start of your turn.
Yep. All right, I'm marked by a skull.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attack the skull.
Okay.
Defender minions are very good at sandbagging.
Like, great.
They
I've never done
are.
Defender Minions back. It's real fucking awesomely brutal. It's
I
dead.
hate them. Thank you.
Thanks, I hate
Yes,
it.
I hate it.
All right, and I gotta make a
Thanks, I hate
save.
it.
I gotta make 2 saves now.
Yep, poison and then slow days. Yeah, you really saved the fuck out of that poison. And you
Finally,
save out the slow
okay.
days. And you're no longer marked.
Sweet.
Strong 10.
Gotta take the 5 damage from that.
You took it at the start of your turn, but yes.
No, the 5 damage from not being marked, from killing the minion.
Ah, yes, of course. Thank you very much. Alright, let's bite a Kiery. She's not
Yay.
poisoned anymore. We've got to re-poison that doggo. Oh, you're so poisoned again.
Every time. God, my
6 damage. And poison 5. Saoirse, you're up.
Well, now that I
Bye-bye.
have some advantage.
You do. You do.
Let's knock him down so that
Yeah.
Kiery gets advantage too.
Gonna throw an Infernal Wrath on this bitch.
Haven't you already done that?
Nope.
Nope.
I
Not
use
this
my
one.
You did the
Ardent
Defender one.
Outrage.
Yeah.
Kiri has a lot of ways to
You should
explode
follow-
when you fuck with her.
They've got a lot of ways to really get hecked. Yeah, poison's been doing work. It's real
Getting
strong.
bonked.
But yeah, 9 damage. Sorry, 13 even.
Yeah.
It is put down on its... I was about to say on its ass, but it is assless. It is a snake.
I
Put
mean,
down on its clinky,
down on its
rusty
cloaca.
plates.
It's put down on its shit slit. Kiery.
Oh, I'm retarded, first of all. Forgot to do this
Oh, wait.
way earlier. So I'll do it now. Eh. Give myself a shitload of temp HP. +1, 4, 12. And I'm gonna bonk the
Take 5
fucking
at the
snake.
start.
I did.
Cool.
Die, monster.
Yeah, that was a fucking. You kill it. Yeah, great hit.
I don't belong in this world.
You don't belong in this world. All right, and do you save out of poison?
Well, hold on, I'm not done.
No, sorry.
Don't rush me.
I'm used to people doing a minor and a standard and being done.
3, 4, 5. Okay, now I'm just gonna actually move to get closer into the fight. I can do things
Makes
next turn.
sense.
Every time I save right out, it's great.
Yeah, you're doing great. All right, Pobs.
Pob smack. Actually, let's see. Ooh, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna use her encounter power. So first she's gonna use a move action to jump to any square adjacent to a creature already adjacent to her. Whap! Pause leap!
Oh, big leap.
Hoo-yah! Punch a snake really hard.
What's snake flex? It's not 19. All right, it's a hit.
Alright, we're gonna slide this thing into this square. Go away.
Oh no.
Oh wait, you can't slide them through difficult terrain.
Oh, can I not? Oh yeah, you're right.
You can slide people through that.
Alright, in that case, we're gonna slide it into this square.
Yes, flank. Let them flank me. Cool.
Wait, hold on.
Yay!
Hold on. I got another square. I'm gonna go right.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll teleport to flank you.
Why would you do that? Alright, and then minor action. We're gonna shift one square and flank this snake.
Nice. By the way, you're gonna hate this. It uses slithering shift and moves a bit on flank.
Hey, it shifted.
Hey, it shifted.
It's true. Take a swing at him.
Bonk.
Oh fuck! You actually hit. I got used to your not your attack's not hit. That sounds
Wait.
so much meaner than I intended
finally
it, but I
shook all the
forgot.
dust.
Can it?
Yeah.
Does it? Do you guys even get the attack when it's in both your defender auras?
It's in it was in Tahru's first, so
Yeah.
Tahru's is the only one that takes
Okay,
precedent.
Just want to make sure, because like,
Yeah,
there's like
Tahru
weirdo-
always
Yeah.
takes precedence. Since I've already used all my defender powers, I'll just turn my aura off.
I mean, even if it's out in someone else's defender aura, it's still in my defender aura, and I can still take the yappy.
Yep.
Technically, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Both defender auras are active.
Yeah, that sounded meaner than I intended it, but I just got used to you not hitting anything that just like didn't treat you like a defender, and then you hit it. Like, wait a fucking second, that's right, she's a real defender.
And it hurts
Ow.
a lot.
It really hurt. It tries to bite you in the asshole for that. Also, where's your poison marker, Pez? I can't keep doing this for you all the time.
At least they have
What do you mean?
their flanking bonus is outdone by the -2 that I have on them.
Yep.
So
This is true.
it's a regular bonus.
23 versus AC.
Okay. AC is 24.
Yep.
Owned.
Yep.
Saved
That
by
-2
the
came in real
controller.
handy.
Wait, what do you mean what poison? I
I thought you were poisoned earlier.
were
or
hit
did you
by
lose?
it.
You saved out of
Yeah,
you
both of
saved
them.
out of
Oh,
it,
you saved
right,
out
right.
both of them. Right. All right. 20 plus. 22 versus your AC. Doesn't hit.
No.
Sasha.
Man, that -2
Right.
came in real handy.
It did.
Uh,
It fucking
that
did. That
-2
should have been 2 hits.
Yeah, that -2's gone now. Start my turn.
Okay.
But don't worry, we might be able to oh no, let's not try and reply. We're going to try and hit both of them and teleport them a bit. So
Yay.
let's start with the bottom one, then the top one, since that's the order of closeness. 1, 2. Well,
Woo!
Might have
they
just
both
killed
get
the
hit for
bottom one.
13. Yeah, maybe.
That should
Yep.
kill. Yeah, that kills the bottom one.
Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta take this thing out of flanking here because I do teleport it to one square.
I mean, it says you can
So-
teleport.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
I
can
could
just ignore it.
All right, if you just
It
want
won't,
to do it there.
it won't get
I mean,
a
yeah,
penalty,
would
but
like combat
but,
advantage.
you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I
I'll
was
just
gonna
leave
say
it
it's
there.
whether do you want it to have its penalty to damage rolls or do you want it to have combat advantage? It's just the choice.
No, it says and you can teleport it and the target takes a
Oh
penalty. So
God, Sorry, that's just reading comprehension failures. Although I suppose both statements could be true, quote unquote.
It's true. Oh, that's my yeah.
Tisrena, no. There is one snaky dude left who is trying desperately to bite Tahru a whole bunch and steal precious resources away from your defender. How dare it?
Sounds like a psychic snake battle time.
It's true.
Maybe?
Hit.
Yeah. Has nothing
Alright.
to do with a minor.
Yep. I remain unmatched in the AC department. I am going to just hit it. I still got this. It doesn't work.
Nope. It's no longer battered down. And I believe that its CA that you gave against it is gone as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gone a while back.
Oh, it has CA on it now.
Oh yeah, it has. Yeah. Yes. Saoirse.
Mhm. And let's. Oops. I just accidentally hit the back button on my mouse. I'll be right there to stab this snake.
Everyone's hitting buttons on their mouse today.
It's unfortunately right next to my push to talk button, and I'm not 100% sure how to change it.
Yeah, I would also like to just disable this fucking mouse button.
Yeah,
It's only
'cause
fucked me over a couple times.
the push to talk, but they're not like key bound in any way. They just do that because my push to talk button is also the like go forward, like if you've gone back, and they just do that. And
Why?
I can't find a place where they're like bound to do that.
Well, why didn't you just bind your push to talk like to a keyboard key?
Because that's dumb. My keyboard is like a foot away from me at any given time. I have a standing desk.
Yeah, my push to
Okay,
talk
then.
has always been right alt.
I use tilde.
Just superior fucking noise gates and toggle mutes.
Yeah, I use toggle mute. Toggle mute tilde.
Technically, I could use the like toggle mute on my headphones, but I just forget to turn it back on.
Same.
Ugh, that is gross. Kiery, it is your guy.
Wait, now doesn't Saoirse get to attack still?
You just did an attack.
I did,
Yeah.
right. Sorry, we got caught up in
Just
talking.
did.
I didn't realize the attack went
I
through.
bonked that bad boy. 18 damage.
Alright. I will also bonk that bad boy. Yeah. Whack. That's the wrong fucking power, but whatever. Minus 2 to its defenses. Same
You
everything
sure you
else.
don't want to communicate?
No!
Why not?
Come on.
Talk with Snake.
I do
Talk
not
with
want
the
to
snake.
fucking cast Talk to Snakes.
Pups.
Connect.
I don't know. Fucking consnect. This is non-consnectual. Bop. Die.
Bunk. Still alive.
Damn it. No!
Flurry?
I get one.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Flurry of
Yeah,
paws.
flurry, yeah.
Bonk. 6 more damage.
Okay.
Right, she's a striker.
Yay!
See, aren't you glad I played a monk?
Yes. Alright.
You might want to keep that turn order up, because I'm pretty sure those automatons will attack us as we get close to them.
Maybe.
I get fresh rolls. I had them preemptively rolled in case they actually got pulled into the fight.
All right.
I'm gonna
Oh.
just kind of take a step back and quickly short rest to regain all these delicious encounter
Same.
powers.
Yeah.
Mm.
God, I have so many things per encounter, my god.
Yeah, you do.
Pops is gonna wander on out, tail wagging away freely.
Good job, Pops. Very good.
Yes, such a good girl.
Alright, I'm just gonna like gather up the deceased.
Oh yeah, this is
Sleeping
our
pillows.
second fire for the day. We get an action point.
You do.
Good, good, good. Because
Oh,
I'd
cool.
used
I
mine.
haven't used one in a bit.
Because I used mine in the
Two
previous
now.
encounter.
Speak for yourself.
Right the towel.
Quite a bit of combatants around there. That dead pile.
Well, actually, to be fair, these guys are already dead.
Yeah.
Scatter
Actually, speaking
around.
of people who aren't
Many
dead,
skull.
hide this
Work.
guy up so he can't get away or attack us in the back.
Sure.
make
This
sure
is
he
a,
doesn't bleed to
a
death.
shitty, bulgy looking goblin.
Ew, I don't care about his bulge scowl.
Do I use a healing surge for half of it? I think I do.
No, you're
Ooh.
probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we have to fight those two dudes, it's just those two dudes, right?
Maybe. Who knows?
You don't know?
Okay, let's press on.
Yeah. I'm betting they're going to attack us as we get close to them.
Most likely.
Oh. Alright, so as you enter, but a moment to describe, there are still the, like, vaguely rotty, damp smell of this just being under the moors, which are generally quite humid. There are cracks in the stone ceiling where some of this moisture is both like leaked in and gotten a little bit black moldy as it stands. From where you are here, you can see that there is this rising staircase with a section in the middle for presumably like sliding heavy stone blocks. This is a diagonal incline as well. If you think of the ones that are used for just moving around heavy cargo with a rope pull, and there is a titanic sarcophagus at the far back. As for this main room itself, there are a number of similar, like arcane inscription. I believe just of a wholly incomprehensible language to the lot of you. We're going to make intelligence tests to try and figure out what kind of language it is.
Intelligence test? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Rub your thick brains on like.
Oh,
Nope.
All right, Sasha. There's the deep speech.
Disgusting.
disgusting.
Yep, it's very very thonic.
Oh, there's a side passage off here. Let's try that before we engage
Mm.
those automatons.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there are also
Profit.
big wooden doors here.
Oh.
There probably were doors for these, what would be like a room and a staircase up, except they have, given way in the form of like a collapsed wall and a section of just blessedly hasn't taken the whole piece of ceiling out with it.
Let's
Alright.
try this
Unfortunately, it has
door.
obscured some amount of messagery left behind. And yeah, sure.
Let's look. Okay. Just open the door, sort of way. Let's just look for any sort of
As
obvious
you
trap.
open the doors inside here, you can see that there is some kind of. It looks like an old, decrepit workbench with a few funerary jars.
I'd like to look at perception to look for any sort of little wires or traps that might be in the doorframe before we go in.
Sure. Okay, with your perception test, you can see that there was probably at some point a quite nasty trap, but it has long decayed into nothing.
Very well.
It was
Safe to-
probably some kind of like crossbow trap, I would say, but there's no crossbow string on this rotten wooden body, and the bolt probably fired a long time ago when the string gave way.
Safe to go in.
Very spicy. Yep, you have to give up some nice stuff. Yeah, as you look in here, yeah, there are a number of funerary tools. You recognize some that look more like instruments of destruction or torture, but they're probably more accurately used for surgical measures, like flensing aids and calipers, etc.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing
If
I have
any
this
of you
face mask
are,
on. It's
yeah,
probably
if
very
any of you
dusty in
are
here.
proficient in torture, you can use these tools for that.
Can't say that I am.
Oh,
I
I
think
know,
Menëlaos
I
surprising.
haven't
is.
practiced in a while.
Yeah, Sasha, are you proficient in torture?
I haven't practiced in a while, but I
Kinky.
think I could get back into it, you know?
Like these tools, a little rusty.
Well, you know, these tools are remarkably good condition. Whatever these are made of, it is some stainless material.
They're surprisingly unrusted for
Yep.
how disgusting the rest of this place looks.
Yeah, especially since
Well,
as
that's
well
good.
they seem to be made of bronze, and none of them have really taken on that patina at all. It's clean, clear
Weird.
bronze.
Is this another
Ooh.
door down here, or is this just like an indent
That's
into
just
the wall?
that is just an incline.
Okay.
There might well have been, you know, those maps that show off pressure points and like bone structures and muscles and stuff. One of those tapestries put up, but it is rotted away.
Ah, I see.
Perhaps we could bring these back, but maybe after we've ensured that this place is sentinel free.
Yes. That's a strange place and what it's doing up here. It's very remarkable semblance to things of the desert. Best not to dwell on it for now. You said there was a side room?
There's another room over here, and then there is a stairway leading into a
There's
much
an
larger
open
room.
room up there.
Yeah. And then there is, of course, two open double doors with two vaguely draconic looking guards of metal armor.
Let's say that for last.
Yeah. If they're not going to stop us, let's go ahead and get into this door.
Okay. I'm gonna make an attack then against the Kiery.
Oh, the
Okay.
Wanderer didn't have the traps for this door, did? Oops.
14 versus Kiri's reflex.
Versus my reflex, you say?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that actually misses. Holy shit!
Holy shit, you have a
Thank
15.
you, +1 defenses amulet thing.
Yay!
Woo!
Alright. There is a like rusty bolt shot out of what appears to be a normal latch. But you duck aside,
Ooh, there's people back there.
and as you open the door,
Ooh, Jurgen.
a spectral looking figure of draconic features begins to stir, and the guards move as well.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Out here too?
These guards?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Oh,
Well, it's time
Oh,
to
we
save
did
the
this in
dragon.
the wrong order. Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm,
Here's
happens.
Tag, the secret keeper. Ooh. She looks cute.
Yep, is a cutie blue. I believe that's the king's daughter in Savin's game, or one of them. Can't remember.
No. Although that is one of my like oldest dragon tokens, I would not be surprised if I've used it like repeatedly.
There,
God, that's like the highest initiative I've ever rolled.
it's pretty
Yeah.
sweet. Oh, and one for Porbs as well. I'll just hit the
yes.
Porbs button. You can change her number.
Ciao.
Good, Porbs.
Pops go fast. Pop's also in the fucking opposite corner for some reason.
Then she just like picked up a jar and took a sniff in it.
Well, that's okay. She can go fight the two dudes up front.
Yeah.
Go
Sasha,
fight this dragon dude.
Yes. Let's see, I'll step in here, step in here. A friend or foe?
the spectral figure looks at you and opens wide with teeth that appear to drip hoarfrost.
I'll take that as a foe for now, then.
Oh wait, no, what is Blue.
Blues are
Blue is lightning. Sorry, yes. Crackles with lightning.
And you said she's a spectral figure, like a ghost type thing or a spirit?
Yep.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh.
Although you would swear you can see like a solid skull inside their spectral figure.
Look at
Perhaps
the
we
ghosty
can-
munchers.
Perhaps we can talk later then, once we figure all this out. Have a natural inclination with the spirits after all, and flickering arrow at her. 23?
That is a hit. A decent 20
damage. And a -2 to their attack rolls. And they cannot benefit from cover, concealment, or total concealment.
Okay.
Also, that -2 affects all enemies within 4 squares.
Sure. Let's just
And
give her
that's-
a functioning aura.
And that's to the end of my next turn.
Saoirse!
Ba, 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 ba. I will. Well, let's. I'll help Pobs up here, even though she isn't up there yet.
But she will be.
And I will apply the dot poison to my kukri. I'll come up here and shank? Question mark. 19 on their AC.
Nope.
Uh,
Unfortunate. They still. God, your attack is so high you don't have to roll average. But a 7 is not enough. Alright, Hexag. What you got? What you
Put
got?
myself in danger.
You're in danger.
Yep.
Probably
Let's
fine.
see here. How about we move up and do a close blast 3 lightning attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
There's a wall there,
Oh, no.
or I'd have moved up more.
Okay. Does that hit through the wall?
No.
Oh, phew.
I just block the door is stupid. They can at least diagonal behind her. We'll go way up here.
Yeah, alright, that's fair.
And then
Oh, that's an aura.
it is, yes.
Yeah,
that
that's
is a
definitely
negative
something.
2 attack
That was
aura
the
for
target for the attack.
Yeah, it's a good
No,
thing she has a
but
-2 to
three-way.
attack rolls, so that's good.
And now so
good
does that.
luck.
Unfortunately, it doesn't go through walls, so.
Yeah. Alright, this is versus Fortitude.
Oh, sweet.
Boy, great.
20 versus Fortitude, Sasha.
Yes, that'll hit. That will definitely hit.
11
Dab.
on the Papa.
So, how much damage do I take?
22 lightning
Ooh.
damage.
Quite a bit of damage.
It's
That's
that's
about
chonker.
that's about half my health right now.
Said everyone in the
And you are
Nope.
slowed, save ends. And let's see here.
I'm in danger.
Ooh, and as that happens, their great big axe becomes charged with lightning.
Oh boy, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you do, Bo bitch. Get the fuck away.
Oh boy. Okay, so I have the slowed condition on me. Where's my slow button? There's a good pun for slow.
Alright, this vaguely draconic automaton stomps towards you, Saoirse, wielding a big hammer.
Get away from me.
Let's see here. Oh my god, they don't just have hammers, they have hammers and grabber clamps. He's got graboids, look out.
No!
Oh, no, it's gonna give you
Oh,
the
no.
clamps.
We're gonna give you the clamps first, because if I can grab you, then I can get the big bonk.
The big bonk.
12 14 versus AC. No bonk for me. No clamps for you. Kiery, you're up.
All right. We're gonna step up into this bitch's grill. And gonna give her a big ol' swing-a-dang. Let's see. I guess. No, I'll save the daily for now because no one else is gonna come up here and fight this bitch. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and give her the old demoralizing strike. Whack. 23 pretty good.
Yeah, it is a hit.
That's pretty good.
All right. And yeah,
Owie.
that's me for now.
-2 to defenses. Pobs.
All right, Pobs. All right.
Hobbit.
You see how far I can actually move Hobbs in this situation. Oh, she's fine. She's gonna run up on him.
She's a large-sized monk.
She's a large-sized monk. Movement is her friend. All right, gonna run on in and wolf sten this dude. Watch out! Whoa. Okay.
Good night.
Well, I can't crit any harder than I already did.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and use her daily power at this point also to do an extra, was that 3 damage? And it's a minor to turn that on, so yeah, that's her done.
Extra 3 damage, and she's got the what is it, that stacking burning thing?
No, she does extra damage on all her attacks equal to her strength modifier. Oh, and
Right.
also it takes an extra 6 damage from Flurry of Pobs.
Ouchie.
So a total of, what was that, 14, 20 damage.
20. Not bad at all. Alright, this automaton is gonna shift down one and try and give Pobs the business.
Oh no, flanking.
Yep. Clamps! 21 versus AC.
Yeah, that'll just hit.
They put the clamps to Pobs. And that is 15 damage, and Pobs is grabbed.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Probably not good.
All right. I'm just gonna move up here.
Into your ally square. Oh no, you zoomed through. Sorry, I had a weird lag where you just got like stuck underneath the move. There you are now.
Weird. And I'm gonna hit this one.
Shut. That is a bunk.
Yeah.
And it is granting CA until the end of your next turn. Alright. These hammers. Let's put the clamps on the pupper. 12
What?
miss.
No, go away. I'm fighting a dragon
Grab us.
here. Leave me alone.
It's clamps. It's clamps. Clamp at you.
I'm fighting a dragon. Leave me alone.
Clamp, 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 clamp. Tisrena, you're up.
Okay. I think I need to give a little bit of support with the Awoo.
Which woo?
You Awoo.
I'm both
You woo.
woos.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you woo.
The smaller one.
Okay.
The not quite as nice one.
Hey!
And I'm going to summon Magma Friend right behind Dragon Girl. Bloop.
Summon Magma Beast!
Magma. 1 second. I need to grab your Magma Beast.
Is it just going to be a salamander?
Oh, you're,
Bounce.
we've used Magma
Yeah,
Beast
remember
before.
the
Oh,
He's,
that's
Bounce
right.
Beast?
That's right. Yes, of course.
he's so fierce.
Mm.
Yeah, you have control over him.
Yep. And going to take a swipe. Nope.
I
Not
don't
even
think it
with-
will, but I will double check in case
And
it
he
has
has
the world's
combat advantage
shittiest
from flanking.
reflex.
Flanking.
No, even see it's not going to be enough. Their reflexes are pretty reasonable.
Oh, wait. She also
Okay.
has -2 to defense, so it's in 18.
Close, but no cigarette.
Okie
Damn it.
dokie.
Alright.
That's fine. And that's my go.
Alright, I'm gonna have to give this Magma Beast the clamps. It's a clamp-rich environment, and all I've got is clamps.
The flank train begins.
21 versus Magma Beast.
It's not
AC?
a session of 4 if there isn't a flank train.
9 damage. The Magma Beast is clamped.
No.
Clamp.
Sasha.
Okay. First up, gonna move my 2 spaces as I'm slowed. 1, 2.
This is what we use for.
Do I wanna? I think I probably want to unleash my daily on the
Yeah.
dragon here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. My last daily, a swarming bat. So it'll go the dragon, then the clamp, then the clamp.
Okay.
Dragon,
Hit.
clamp,
Oh,
clamp.
Hit. Miss.
wow. That's 2 30s. That's impressive.
Yeah. So let's see here. I slide each target 1 square.
No, you know, shit, you break Magma Beast's grab.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
It is
So-
ungrabbed.
Let's see here. What's the best way to slide it? I guess slide her up?
No.
Well, I mean, where else can I slide her? I can't really slide her anywhere else.
Can you not slide her?
No, it's you slide each target 1 square,
In that case,
not a can.
I guess this way.
Yeah,
If she goes up
no,
here.
that's a
Oh,
a
you're right.
bad
That's close
idea.
to you. All right, yeah.
Look at
just
me,
up
yeah.
here. I mean, you know.
Unless like I can push the Magma Beast back in that slide train or
You'd
something.
have to hit the Magma Beast.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
It's not an enemy in your best.
All right, yeah. Then just up there is probably the best place.
Sure. What about clamps?
I mean, guess
Have-
back one because he's just gonna come right back up into it no matter what I do.
Yeah.
He doesn't matter. This guy, bring him
You
back.
still break the
Yeah,
the
I still
grab
broke
if
it.
you.
Yeah, the grab got broken. Can you slide once you don't hit?
Oh,
Don't
did you miss that one?
know.
Shit. No.
Yeah,
I
that
missed
was a
this one
miss.
down
The bottommost
here.
one was a miss.
Well,
I don't know
actually,
if I can.
swarming bats. Let's go look.
Let's take a peek.
Is that an actual special or a non-hit special?
Let's find out. It's an effect. You slide each target 1 square. Yeah.
Yeah, you can slide this one too.
Nice.
Where do you want to put
All
him?
right. Let's see. Probably up here's the best place. Oh, he can't just flank. No. Hold on, actually. Yeah, that's probably
Yeah,
the
that's
best place. I mean, he's gonna be able to flank no matter what.
Well, it'll take them a couple turns to set that up anyway.
Yeah. So then that becomes a zone of difficult terrain, even for flying creatures, and enemies grant combat advantage within it.
Hell yeah. Because she wasn't
Thank
granting
God.
combat advantage before.
Yep.
Let's see.
Well, now
then
it
I
just
have,
extends to the end of Sasha's turn.
and then I have a minor action. Since that goes to like the end of my next turn, I can use my minor action to do my little 1 space shift.
Continue running away.
It is the best bet. I've given you what I could.
Yep, I appreciate it.
Sasha.
30 damage, and now you have combat advantage against everything in there.
It's making its graboids grabby at ya.
Get your graboids away from me.
Clampy, 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 clampy. Nope.
Oh, right, save.
That's the one that poisoned. Does that poison anyway on a miss with that type of poison, or is
No,
that
not
the
with
type you
this.
use?
That's the poison
That's
ability.
the other ability. Yes, correct. Sorry.
I'm gonna shift over here.
Okay. Cool. No more slime. All right. Hexag, your great axe is charged until the end of your next turn, which
Ow.
is the end of this turn, I suppose. Hexag is going to just make 2 basic attacks.
Uh-oh.
Winds up. Big grey
Oh,
axe crackling with lightnings. Oh my god, this is going to be a lot of damage. Good luck.
Yeah, I am the wrong defender to be in this position.
Oh no.
23
you
versus AC
do.
for the first one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then we'll just roll the other attack as well, just to
Yeah.
see.
Might as well.
Yep.
Yep,
Oh, no.
that'll
Alright.
hit. Alright, let's see if you
Good
can drop
luck.
me in one go.
I hope not, because you're the one that has the wand of healing.
Yep. Would
Yep.
Okay, 21. I'll take that. Come on, Kiery. Huh.
And 18.
Okay. So couple things. Oh, I lived, bitch, for one thing.
It's not
Good.
quite over yet because you got to
Okay,
take the bonus
hold on.
lightning damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Bitch.
And 11 more lightning damage, and then the lightning goes out. You still stand.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Oh god. Okay.
And you don't have any more
Oh.
attacks till it's your turn. Oh my god, you're so lucky.
Help! Oh boy.
Use that wand as soon as you can.
Yep.
I run the automaton in past everybody.
Seriously?
Yeah, of course serious. Yeah, I'm serious.
What?
Oh,
You
Oh,
douchebag.
I guess you get a couple opportunity attacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sasha.
I mean, Pob, Saoirse, and Tis are all gonna op him, I guess.
Yeah, I can't op him with the ranged weapon.
Yeah, you
Come
can't,
on,
but
here we
just.
God
No,
damn it.
And
Oh god, asshole.
Yeah.
Wonk.
Actually, hold on. Let's see. Do auras go through walls?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, wouldn't matter anyway. She's like right there, and 2 squares would be in there.
They take, was it 9 with that, Oppie?
Who, this guy? Yeah, it's 629. Yeah.
Alright. Got the grabbers. He's coming for you with his graboids. I know. How could I not? How could I not?
Bitch.
Good fucking luck.
Oh boy.
This kills Kiery. I'm legitimately a little upset.
18
Yeah, you
AC.
missed, bitch.
Oh,
Fucking get dabbed on.
Well, that's
Oh,
lucky.
Kiery.
Oh god. Okay. Let me go back
You're in danger.
Ah! Oh, here's the fucking wand of sweet healing sword. Okay. It's a minor action. That's nice.
Yep.
I'm gonna use that on myself twice.
Yeah. That's a good plan.
Do you have an action point?
I don't need to. It's only a minor action.
3
I just
times.
Oh yeah, it's not minor.
down convert my move to a minor.
Oh, of course, right? Yeah, smart. So you just double minor to heal twice. Go for it. It's 2 charges.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
2 surges plus 22.
yep. Plus
It's
26.
back up to
Back to full, bitch.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
By the way,
and for
does
your
that dragon
standard
have a recharge for her breath? Did she even roll it?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh god. All right. I gotta kill. I think I'm gonna try and kill this fucking dragon to the south, the hammer boy.
The wounded graboid.
Yeah. I mean, God, I don't really want to be flanked more.
Clampy,
Yeah,
clampy, clampy,
yeah.
clampy, clampy.
You're not gonna be able to kill the dragon in one turn, so
Yeah,
go for
no,
the thing. You
I'm
could
not.
actually hurt more.
So yeah, let's go ahead and actually.
I believe it's close enough to be granting CA, right? It's within
It's
2
within
of
2 squares?
this.
Yeah, it's within 2 of that.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Well, technically, the square.
Actually, what I am
originates
gonna
here,
do
'cause-
is
yeah.
spend my power points to do an AOE sweep. That's what I'm gonna do.
Ooh, that's a good
Plan.
idea.
Good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good
ain't it
idea.
though? All right.
Ain't it?
So versus El Dragone. Whack. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that hits her.
Versus Automaton to her south and the last boy.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Popping off.
15. Owie. Alright, in the interest of me not, like, just doing a wall of token marks. Please remember they're -2. I can't be asked to do them all of them.
Yeah, I mean they're all minus fucking like 4.
Functionally. Good hits.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Well, I'm now out of actions. Do I have an action point left? Because
You do.
boy,
This
if I'm
was
ever gonna...
you just
Just
did your
got
second
one.
encounter.
Yeah, I
encounter,
did just
so-
get one.
Once more?
You know
They have
what?
no PowerPoints left, but I don't know.
I don't have any PowerPoints left, but I can do other stuff.
True.
But no, I think I'll hold off for now. Hope the rest of the party combined can kill like one hammer dude.
One very wounded grabby boy. He's got them clamps. He got that hammer. All right, Porbs. Porbs, you've been grabbed by this dick.
Dick. All right.
Dick.
Let's fucking beat the shit out of him with the encounter power. Haunch. Does my
Yep,
weapon
that
not
hits.
have
That
bonus on
hits.
a
That
crit?
hits an automaton's reflex with CA, especially.
So he takes 9 extra
13?
damage.
9 extra.
And let's find out. Oh yeah, the guy I crit takes an extra d10. Thank you for reminding me. Never mind. Doesn't fucking matter.
Hey, I mean, it could make the difference.
It could.
That one hit point could be now not a magic pixel.
And yeah, that's it. That's it for Pops.
Pops gets in a nice little nice bonk.
Yep, she do a bonk.
Tahru has frustratingly moved up. It's got the grabbers. It could shift while it's got the grabber on her if he's doing it by choice. Take the Oppie from Tahru, but not have any. Yeah, it's going to take the Oppie from Tahru, but then it won't have negatives to do its own hammer attack.
Makes sense.
So yeah, take a swing. Because it really wants to land the hammer blow on a grabbed target. That
18 do it?
Yeah, with CA, that's 20. It's a hit.
Oh yeah, cool. Not for great damage, but damage is damage.
Yeah, damage is damage, and it's good because that CA would have disappeared if your turn rolled around. All right.
Oh no, it's I believe it's on Amxal's now.
No, not in range of that power. All right. $15 on Porbs ain't gonna do it.
Nope.
That was costly. That's a shame. The hammer is a real strong one on a graboided unit. Sorry.
Yep. Well, I might as well shift up. And hit it again.
If robots could squint, it would squint at you.
Nice.
No.
Yep.
It's still not the end of my turn, so.
Yep. Just hit and destroyed.
Nice.
Awesome.
Porbs is set free and will give you a big old face lick.
Gross.
All right, and this guy, he's got his clamps, he's got his graboids. Or I could shift down one and use a close burst one. Let's give it a go.
Okay.
All right, it's going to use a close burst one hammer sweep. We'll take 7. It's worth it to not hammer sweep their dragon friend.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, this one's on you, and this one is god. This one's on Magma Beast, which is a miss on Magma Beast. So that's just 21 damage on Papa. You are slid 1 square, and you fall prone. Where do I slide you? Yeah, I think here.
Okay.
No. Wait, no, actually.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Prone.
Ow.
Tisrena.
Can Magma Beast move through allied squares as difficult terrain?
He can, but I'd really kind of prefer him to stay there so he blocks off that dude from hitting me.
Okay. Yeah, he will.
It can still bite diagonally. It's wide enough.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for Dragon Bitch. When it fucking decides it's gonna roll.
That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
5 ongoing and they're slow too. Oh, the tokens continue.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And I'm going to
5
move
fire.
back 1.
Slurred.
Oh, God.
God. Alright. Automaton. Oh wait, the concealment one is gone, right? And the negative attack one is gone, but they still got those effects. Alright, it's slightly more manageable. Okay. This automaton's gonna try and whack Magma Beast. Or clamp Magma Beast. 24, clamp Magma Beast.
That will hit.
Squeeze, 13 damage. Oh, it's exactly enough.
Exactly enough, and I lose a healing surge.
And look, that was absolutely worth.
Yep, that was.
I just it's just comical about them just ceasing movement.
God, I thought my Roll20 was bugged for a moment while I had things stop moving.
It's really funny just pausing it mid-flap. Alright, Sasha, you're up.
Mom, I need some help.
I'm going to try to help. Gonna move down here.
I assume you're minor sustaining.
My minor is gonna be sustaining, yeah.
Yeah.
So no more shifting with that. I'm going to choose and hope and believe that Saoirse is able to take care of this thing, or that the other stuff up here is going to be able to take care of this thing. I'm going to try and put more penalties onto the dragon up there. That feels like the best idea. Or actually, I could try into the black bogging her. That
Yeah,
teleporting
her away from me would be great. If you
it's one square. It won't get her far away.
No,
from
it'll get her out of the fucking flank train.
You're
You
right.
should
And
see it
it'll
when
block
you roll
off this
your
stupid
anyway.
asshole.
That's true.
That's actually
Alright.
fantastic. Yes, please God, do it.
All right, we're gonna into the black bog. We're gonna hit that one, and I don't have enough in the angle on this one, so I
hit
guess
this
I have
guy,
to try and
please.
hit
Just
this one.
put damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dragon Mom first.
So she's got like a +6 to hit her.
Yeah, is a hit.
Okay, and then the little guy down here. Does a 17 hit him?
It's AC. No.
Okay. I don't feel it's worth using
No.
a. Well, actually, hold on here. Hold on.
Elven
Save.
accuracy.
No, I have a better idea here. Because she's next to you anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can use inevitable shot to do a basic attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do like biting swarm as a basic
Mm.
attack and give her a penalty.
That's true.
So you're
I'm
gonna ping a failed black bog off of that thing into just zip another negatives arrow.
That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Smart.
Based controllers. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like
controllers are real good.
So
18, 20?
20 as a hit.
all right, and she takes a -2, and everything. Any
That was
enemy,
also really solid damage.
and any enemy adjacent to her also takes a -2.
Okay. Oh, did you bloody her though? Yes, I think.
Oh, well,
I
sorry, Save. I didn't.
lost the ability to do short maths.
What's her max? And then we'll just divide by
That's
2.
what I can tell you that.
Just GM
Alright,
roll
she's
it
bloodied.
yourself.
Yeah,
She's
just
bloodied.
GM roll her like
Wow.
max divided
Yes.
by 2.
All right, she's bloodied.
Oh, sorry, Savin.
Recharge the fucking lightning.
Recharged lightning. You guessed it correctly. Yes.
Well,
Wait,
I'm
it's okay.
sorry,
It's just the
Savin.
lightning breath. I'm not afraid of the lightning breath. I'm afraid of the attacks.
You should. No, you should be afraid of the lightning breath. The
Whatever
lightning
comes
breath gives her the
after
extra,
lightning breath.
Yeah,
like lightning on her
Here's
attacks.
the thing. Oh, that gives me one more turn to survive before she kills me.
That's true.
There,
Well, at least she has a -2 to her attacking on you now, I
Please,
guess.
God, kill this thing.
Sasha.
Oh, and she has a minus
Ah.
penalty to her damage rolls
Yeah,
as well.
She has a
that's
lot
good.
of penalties on her.
She has a lot of stuff on her.
You kill it.
Razzmatazz.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Could move in or move out so Pobs could get in there. That'd be great. Set up a flank train with this dude. Yeah.
And then I will action point to do it again.
Nice.
Another hit.
Shablam and shablam.
Ooh, that was almost
Oh!
max.
Good damage.
Shablooey.
I
And
forget.
he's knocked
your
down.
poison's poison the unpoisonable.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, that's
I'll
2.
eat away at this armor inhabiting corpse.
Is it 2
Or
that elevates to
corpse
5?
inhabiting armor. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And it is droned.
And
Alright.
also he grants CA even after his thingamajigger goes away. Even
Yeah,
if he
well, whatever. I'm gonna drop a close blast 3 on you. She does not care about this thing now that's nearly dead.
wasn't.
If it's a close blast 3, how is she
Yeah.
hitting Saoirse? Or this guy for that matter?
Can't
Well,
she
she
just
can hit
place
this
a?
guy.
She can place like a square on both of like. The close blast 3 is like a 3x3 square that is just has to be touching an adjacent half of her, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She can just,
Yeah, I guess. It's
Yeah,
just
she can
yeah,
just
she
like
just place it
lean
like
her
that.
head
Yeah,
through
exactly.
the door
Yeah,
and
okay.
go,
Yeah.
ah.
Yeah,
I guess
like that.
I'm used to fucking 5e where like this would not work because there's a corner in the way, but in 4e it works just fine.
Yep. On 4e, it's a tactics map, which I in general prefer just because you
Yeah.
don't tend to edge case. It just always works.
Yep.
And also because cones are bad and I hate them.
Yep. Cones are bad.
Lines and blasts for days.
There's actually no line
alright.
attacks. in
Cones
4e.
are bad.
Are there no lines in 4e?
Nope, there's walls, but no lines.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, like
Is it a wall line or?
walls.
No.
No, you can curve like some walls. You can like make
Oh.
bends in.
Alright, so. This is versus fort. First, Kiery.
All right, let's go. Edits. Out.
Yep. No minuses are going to help you there.
Robot.
Well, actually,
Fail.
how many minuses does she have? Because my fort's
That
pretty strong.
fucker.
She has a -2 to attack.
Okay, no,
And that's
that is an insufficient number of minuses.
But hey, on the
crit
plus side,
fail on the robot, and then on Saoirse.
Fuck.
God
but hey,
damn.
on the buff side, you guys get a -4 damage on it because of the wisdom penalty.
Yay.
It's a -4.
Yeah, because I hit her with the Into the Black Bog. She
But
gets a
you s-
minus.
You missed it. There's nothing stopping me from having lines, but like, I'm using stat blocks that already exist. But so the odds of me inventing new mechanics are not massively high since they've mostly all been done.
But yeah, because I hit her with
Alright.
Into the Black Bog, she has -4 to her damage rolls.
Sure. And then Kiery, you take 7.
Ah,
hurt.
really,
bitch!
really sad D8s.
Oh,
and then
that's a -3 damage. That's
Okay, I
great.
take
16, 20.
Oh wait, is that
I've
before the
already-
minuses
I've already
on
done
her
the
damage?
minus. I've already put the
21?
minus in.
Okay.
Oh, you already put the
Already
minus
put
in?
the minus
Oh,
in.
okay. All right.
Oh
So,
god, poor Saoirse.
16, 24,
Plus
25,
25.
25.
oh
yeah.
boy, that's a lot.
Howie.
Yeah, that's a chonker.
I'm bloodied.
And then, yeah, her Grey Axe is covered in lightning again. Hey, Kiery.
Oh god. Alright. Move action, stand the fuck up.
Yep.
Standard action. Let's go ahead and use Invigorating Smite on her, or else she has a bajillion penalties on her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you are slowed. save
am I?
ends.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
care, but okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
It's fine.
going anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
It probably matters a lot to Saoirse.
hope this works. Eh.
It matters a little bit.
15 plus 6, so 21 versus her will?
Yeah. Yeah. With a
Okay.
+6, you'll hit just barely. With a
Just
+6.
barely.
Just
All right.
fucking it. Yeah, alright, good hit.
Am I bloodied? I think I'm
7
bloodied.
from that.
Oh my
Thank
god,
you.
my 1 point from
And
bloodied.
then...
I'm no longer bloody
I don't think I'm
yep,
bloodied.
by 1
Yeah.
point.
Let's see. So what's your wisdom modifier?
That's 2, so 7 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, that's used up, and let's go ahead and drop a Light of Order on her. Keep that combat advantage going. Get some extra damage, just in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lightning Bolt and like Blue Dragon powers just arc to people, so you're not gonna worry about
Mhm.
lines.
Yeah, they all have
Cool.
just chain lightning.
Lightning
Now,
Bolt
the
doesn't
question
exist.
is- Yeah. Oh no, Lightning Bolt exists. It's a level 7 encounter power for the wizard.
Are
Mhm.
you sure? It's
Yeah.
not on the.
And it
Huh.
might have changed the name slightly, but yeah, it's a level 7 encounter. I think we're just gonna go ahead and Ardent Surge this time.
Yeah.
Eh. Oh no! Oh oh boy.
Oof.
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 It's just called lightning ball as well in the SRD.
Yeah.
I hate to do it, but I'm desperately considering action pointing to heal myself.
What
more.
am I missing?
You're pretty.
Didn't you already AP? Oh no, you hung on to it.
No, I hung on to it.
Yeah, that's true. Tell you what you could do. You could use your action point to second wind.
So that would be a massive. Oh,
No, it wouldn't, because it wouldn't be a bad idea because she has a lightning great axe now.
Well, no, I'm just thinking like she's gonna hit me anyway. She has a bajillion attack. If I have a minor action that gives me temp HP, which could potentially get me over max.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
this is the weediest use of an action point in the history of Foria, but I'm going to use an AP to minor action. Physician
Sick.
heal thyself.
Sick.
Yeah, I hate this, but here we go.
You kind of need to do it.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's gotta be done.
I mean-
It's really good. It was a good roll. That was very worth it.
Oh,
If you'd rolled
okay.
like a 1, I'd have fucking laughed you out of the building. But no, that's
Yeah,
it's a
no,
real
I
solid
almost rolled max.
fucking
Okay.
adjustment.
I'm gonna clench really hard now and have Pobs come kill this guy real quick.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Pobs, please. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Pobs.
Yeah, Pops.
God, the based controller though saved your ass.
Yeah, base controller indeed. I don't think she can flurry of Pobs at reach, unfortunately.
No.
So that's her. Sorry, Tara. I've just fucking fat ass blocked this whole place. Actually, I guess I could
It's
have
fine.
moved here.
She can diagonally in.
Yeah, she could have ended up here. Yeah, that's fine. But,
Oh yeah, oh that man. Cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
It tarred you. God, because she's slowed, I can't fucking shift over to. Oh wait, no, I do actually need to see if she saved out of the
Why-
slow, right?
Is it save
And the
or is it
fire.
end of turn? Let me have a look.
Yeah, can you check your magma?
Takes 5. Yeah, save ends both. So
All right.
And my minus a bajillion to her AC also is gone now.
Okay.
Also, I'm out of healing surges, so that's a problem.
You just got a
Yeah.
so yours
Yeah.
is just the -2 now, right? From Sasha's ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's granting
Uh,
combat advantage.
I'm just trying to see. it.
Wait, no, why is she have
Your
minus
your
2 for-
your minus sustain is a -2, right?
No, it's a combat advantage.
Oh, that's the combat advantage one. Okay.
Yeah, she's got like 2 sources of CA on her.
Okay.
Right
Cool. Oops. Shit.
Okay, so is she trying to shift then?
I don't know. It's not her turn yet.
Yeah, it's not her
I
turn.
just
Okay,
forgot to
okay,
do
then.
her saves because I'm at an E-jet.
Then I'm going to stalk and strike in.
Shut.
No.
Let's see. Here.
21.
21 is a hit.
All right.
Got her on the ropes.
I mean, we'll fucking see. If I survive this, then it'll be fine.
I'll just crit twice. I'll just crit like twice. Don't worry.
Yeah, everyone just needs to crit her right now, and then it'll be fine. What's this
Tisrena.
empty vessel thing do?
Oh, no, don't put that pressure on me now.
All right, yeah, get critting, Tisrena.
Okay. Well, do I have a big nuke I can do? No, but I'm going to psychically zap her. But first, I'm going to do this. Really put an oomph into it.
Activate the eyeballs.
Yep. And then...
I mean, it's 13, 14, 15, 16,
17
It's not
17
awful.
versus Will.
It is a hit.
Hooray for 6. Not much, but it's something. It's combat advantage for people.
Yep, the combat advantage continues. Now they have
Can't make
three
copies.
sources of CA on them.
Look. Sometimes it might drop, alright?
Honestly, the can't make copies is
Sometimes
quite
it-
useful. That's
Mm.
actually good.
Yes.
Yeah, like that might
Yeah,
be me
yeah.
running away this turn.
Maybe,
to let
yeah.
Tahru take over tanking while I just like throw holy water at her.
That'll help
Yeah,
me.
if you survive.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I was
mean,
almost-
I grab you!
yeah, that would be very unfortunate for my continued
No!
survival.
Fuck!
Yes! I live, bitch! People
Sasha,
moving into my spots.
Fuck
No,
yeah,
I'm
they're
just-
moving into your spots.
Sorry, assassin, you're gonna have to
Okay.
go fight that dude instead.
Okay, let's see here. Do I have an angle on her from here? I kind of do, but I probably should move
yeah,
up.
she's like a +2 AC from you.
Yeah, so then if I move up here, then she doesn't have that +2 AC from me then, right? Because that's the better...
Yeah,
Like
that's a better
actual
angle.
angle.
That's like a dead ass line there, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Minor action, sustain that zone,
Uh-huh.
because that's really helping.
Mhm.
Let's see. Do I just put more negative on her, or do I try and slow her?
Don't slow her. That's useless. Negatives.
All right, you're right. Negatives it is. Biting Swarm. Yeah. 21 to hit.
It is a hit. She's still kicking.
I see. Can you put her to the front so we can see
No.
her each?
No,
Okay.
yes. She is on the front, but it says she's in the wall. No, give me a second.
Okay.
Aha.
Wow. I thought she was like at half still. Oof,
Ah,
thank God.
all right then. I'm gonna use an action point,
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
and I'm gonna Flickering Arrow. Wait, no,
Yep.
I already used Flickering Arrow, didn't I?
No,
I used
you
that at the
can-
start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used that at the start. Never mind.
Mhm.
Flick her ring arrow.
It's better to try and get her down to another Biting Swarm. Yeah. Does a 19 hit?
Nope.
Elven Reroll. Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
Haha.
Too
Oh,
bad it doesn't
actually-
stack, but extra damage is extra damage.
Sasha,
It's all up to me.
you're slowed though, so you can't do the shifting part of your attack.
I don't need to. It's not like there's anywhere to shift and hit her.
That's a
anyway.
good,
throw
that's a good
something at her.
fucking point. You're just gonna throw a psychic knife in her face.
You bet your ass.
All right, Seabass, come on.
Pull back.
Just this one time, so forgive
Doing
me.
an aiming motion with her other hand.
I swear to God, if this crit ones me in the back of the head.
19.
19.
Doesn't hit, I don't think.
No, it didn't, because it didn't for you.
Yep.
And I didn't get to. I didn't get another
Yeah, this is
action
not your
point
second.
from the last encounter.
I mean,
This
you-
is my
wait, that
second
mean-
encounter.
I was gonna say that you just have your normal action point though, because you weren't there for the session.
No, I used
Yeah.
that last
Oh,
turn.
you used that
Oh,
last
yeah, I
time,
used it last turn,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. You can only
Well,
use one action point in
Took
the encounter
down
anyway.
2 people.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
Good
clench.
luck, Savin.
Hold on.
As long as she doesn't crit me, I will probably live. I have that going for me. All right. Immediate.
just got a
punch crit.
-2.
Come
Gonna put on my
Those cursed words leave his lips.
I know, right?
Yeah, why would you say?
Yay!
Good night.
Don't forget to
Good night,
maximize the
Savin.
lightning from that too, because it's part of the attack now.
Nah, it's just a bonus that gets tagged on.
That's part of the attack now.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
part of
okay.
the attack now. It gets back to
What
us.
is it?
36.
Okay. It could have been worse.
Damn.
You're
Crit me
probably
again, mommy.
You're still up a little bit.
22.
Is that versus AC?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that just normal hits. Ouchie.
So does that mean like if you had an attack that added damage to someone else's attack,
I
would
live,
that
bitch!
like dice? That'd be maxed.
How much HP are you on? You have like 1
2.
HP left, don't you? 2?
The minor action self-heal saved me. Thank you, base AP.
Yep. Gonna have to fix that with the hammer out of time when we can.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna shift out of that motherfucker's range.
Where to? You have allies. You can't
I'm
shift into
sorry, it
difficult
was a great
terrain.
axe.
What?
You took an extra d12.
Wait,
Oh,
hold
right.
on. Does it actually have that property? Because monsters.
Yeah,
do?
it says crit d12 plus 30.
No, you bitch! My
You could
hopes
roll-
and dreams.
You can roll 1. It can roll 1.
No, I just rolled it. It's a 10.
Oh.
Bonk. Yeah, no, unfortunately, it literally says crit brackets 1d12 plus 30.
She's just knocked
So,
out. It's still good. Still good.
She's just a little unconscious.
I didn't hear no bell bill.
So she's in real trouble here. She doesn't have any healing surge for us to heal her with.
Nope. So also, let's see if I roll one on my death save. No, I just failed normally.
You don't fail.
Hobbs.
Well,
This
let's
could be your end.
use our action to take a potion out of Kiri's pack and feed it to her.
Smart.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Let me make sure I actually have any of those left. I'll be real sad if I don't.
I do
let's
if
see.
she doesn't.
No, I do. I have a shitload of those left. Okay, and it's the fucking ones that don't require healing surges.
Hooray, you're at 8 health.
Oh wait, I still have a death save.
You
on
still
me
have
'cause-
the death save.
Yeah, you
though.
Yeah,
still
those
have
those
the
are
death save, so, like, a
sticky in
long
4E,
rest.
unlike in fucking 5e. All right, then let's.
She's got an AP.
Yeah, she does. I'm thinking about using it to drag Kiery out of there.
It's amazing how different the death rolls are in 4E
Yeah.
to 5E.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and use the action point to pick Kiery up and put her over here.
Sure.
It's not gonna move. She's just gonna yeet the
Pick
doggo.
up. Gonna hold careful like hamburger.
Yes.
Place
yes,
you
I
back
see.
down on the other side.
Yes, I see you've experienced the great wrath of the mighty storm dragons of the desert.
Kiri's covered in blood. Her eyes.
This one's just a normal lightning dragon as opposed to the those golden blue storm ones. This is the blue.
I see you've experienced the mighty power of the lightning dragon of the desert.
Dragons are just friends that don't know it. Yeah.
Wait,
Sorry, okay.
I heard the bell
Quite
coach.
shocking. It's quite shocking, isn't it?
All
it's
right.
the slowest save thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna activate that miner I was talking about.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to shift 2, they can. They're in burst 3. So sorry, Sasha.
Why would I shift anywhere? I'm good where I'm at. I can hit her where I'm at. I'm out of her range.
You're slowed.
you don't get
can
plus
shoot
2
one
AC.
square.
Wow. Yeah.
She's not attacking me, dude.
I know. I'm just saying you're out of range.
No previous
Hobbs
for
is-
elf.
Yeah, Pobs is in range though, so that's nice.
You know what?
She
Yeah,
wants to
Bob's
move.
will shift up.
All right. Then I think I'll shift in.
Yeah.
Just
Plug the
'cause-
gap.
Finish this.
Yeah,
I guess I'm shifting.
and I'm gonna use my other counter. Whoa!
Jesus.
There you go. Finish it.
Bonk, dead, destroyed.
I hope you didn't destroy her. It's like the actual skull holding the spear or whatever.
I mean, that was just a 40 damage crit. It just fucking might have.
Yeah, just
One
fucking might have.
damage.
And then, with a soft clink, clunk, clink, clattering to the ground, Majora's Mask style, is a draconic skull mask. It appears to
Ooh.
have a black leather strap, and it appears to be the upper half of a dragon-shaped skull with wicked fangies on it.
Oh, I want to see what that is after all this, but we're
Just
still in
zero
combat.
in.
Everyone in the party's like,
We're in a
magic
pretty-
item,
Ooh,
magic item,
mask,
a mask.
object.
It's a desert. It's a desert
Dragons?
dragon mask. Come on
Experience
now.
point?
This sounds like me.
Experience point.
We're still in combat, so don't worry.
My D&D? More likely than you'd think.
I still have one little automaton to take care of before you can find it.
This thing claps at you menacingly. Tisrena, you'll go. You realize I'm gonna chase off to fucking Kiery with the clampinator now. He's gonna come for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it, bitch.
You have to
Do it, I dare you.
Go for it.
Kill this stupid pupper so I can play a vampire.
And
Quickly,
that,
Tisrena, plug the cat.
I'm. You know what? I'm actually going to do that.
God damn it, I was kidding. Fuck.
You melee wizard.
You know what?
Asshole.
The memes.
Well, I mean, I was gonna do that. Yeah.
You know what? Fuck you, Scout. Fuck you, Scout.
Really?
Bonk, thump, clump. Hit this thing is robot testicles and he goes down.
Amazing.
Spends his action standing up and it's just gonna do its encounter power and swing at literally all of you because fuck you.
Yeah, I mean,
fair.
fair
Damn.
enough.
Yeah, it's a close burst one. Each creature in burst. Versus reflex. Forbes, Tis, Tahru.
Oh God, why?
No.
Oh,
It does it.
Bobs.
That's 3 crits in a row.
Alright, so 9 damage on Tisrena, and you are slid 1 square and you fall prone. Just gonna slide you there and knock you prone.
Mhm.
Ow.
And then quite a bit on Porbs. They are slid. Well, you don't have to. I'm not gonna bother sliding that one. They fall prone. And then stop.
Nope. They were prone.
You get back there, bitch.
Yeah, they were prone.
prone.
Spend his action point.
Oh,
Sudden
God.
secret
Spends its action point to move.
Sasha.
All right, let's do a little bit of movement into this.
Recharge.
Dear God. Okay, what do I do here?
No.
Let's see a little bit of movement. 1, 2. I can't just go pick up the mask. He's in the way. Okay.
Could you get out of the way though?
I mean, I've already moved in here a little bit, so I can just move more. But then,
Thank you.
okay, all right, fine. Yeah. Just wanted to get closer to that mask and pick it up. I can't do that right now. Let's try and attack him. I guess. Let's see here. Do I want to stop him from going forward, or do I want to put negatives on him? I kind of want to stop him from moving that much. So, how's a 21?
21's hit.
21.
And he's slowed and can't shift until the end of its next turn.
Sasha.
You know who can move on to that there mask?
God damn it.
Yoink.
Denying me the extra
stab.
spooky mask.
I mean, it's an assassin.
It's an assassin.
Like literally everybody was like, "Ooh, dragon mask."
Spooky.
The entire whole party was just like.
And we'll give this guy a whoosh.
Neat.
Wow, you did a whole 5 plus the 4 brackets plus.
Oh God, I
How did you?
don't-
How did that happen?
How'd you break it?
I don't
What did you
No.
fucking touch?
where there's got to be a bracket missing somewhere
It's
in
already
here.
there's the mask.
Return the slab or suffer my curse.
Return the
It's in the
slab.
damage.
Is it in your weapon? Well, while you're figuring that out, Kiery.
Oh, wait, that's
It's probably-
Sorry.
Charge!
3.2 million, Savin.
Jesus Christ! Fucking own
That should
shit.
be a 10 plus 6 there. I think.
I popped
So
my
16
daily on it.
on him.
Might as fucking well.
18,
18, 19 to hit.
Nope.
Damn it!
Maybe
Hobbs.
there.
Hold on. I have a minor action left. Does anyone hurt?
Nope, that's not it at all.
You
Sasha?
are.
I can't
Only
heal
slightly.
myself. Here, Sasha.
Yeah, the healing side is left.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit hurt.
Might as well. All
Oh,
right.
are you out of healing surges?
Yeah, I
again?
am dead ass out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Savin took over 120 damage.
All right. So
Well
that was,
over. And that was just from the dragon too, let alone the other fucking minions.
So is
They're
that search on me?
fucking yeah, that was you. So 12 plus 6, 18 damage.
All right.
Boom.
Hobbs tugs this thing's fucking head off.
Holy fuck! Ouch.
You're alive still, so that's good.
Hobbs does a great big howl.
Oh.
Let's take a minute, take a rest, and see what that mask does, shall we? You
Yeah.
look like you can need it.
The mask that you're holding in your hand, I can briefly describe it for you. It appears to be faintly draconic in nature. It's got that shape to the front of it, but it has been made so that it might fit on a more humanoid face. The colors of this bone, however, are completely saturated.
Cool.
Like they look like a film noir filter.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And it is very magical.
I
God.
would like to take charge in identifying
Okay.
that.
So
Yeah,
tell me the
well,
bone mask looks like
I will
black and
rub-
white and everything.
I will rub it all over Tisrena.
Sure.
I will
Look
Give me an
extra
arcana.
spooky on me then.
Ooh.
let's see if I actually do. Yes. 29. Oh.
Ooh.
This is the Dragon Skull mask. It is heroic level. It is
It's
a
a
face
weapon?
accessory.
The weapon.
This is a mask of strength +2. When worn, it gives the wearer a bite attack. They are proficient with this bite attack. Biting with the mask counts as a weapon attack for the purpose of abilities. It appears to be a simple mask of bone that attaches with a leather strap buckled behind the wearer's head. It has an upper jaw of wicked fangs and no lower jaw. Once worn, the mask begins a transformation that grants the wearer razor-sharp teeth. Choose an energy type from fire, cold, lightning, or acid. Scales of the associated draconic color, non-metallic, grow upon the wearer's cheeks and neck. The chosen energy type dictates the damage type dealt. For instance, choosing fire would grant the wearer patches of red scale, and their bite attack would deal 1d10 piercing fire.
Oh.
As an actual bite attack, it is a proficiency 3 weapon, 1d10 piercing energy. Crit deals an additional d6 of your chosen energy type. It is a +2 weapon. And when the draconic bite reduces a target to 0 hit points, the wearer gains 5 temporary hit points. You also have the daily power. When you reduce a target to 0 hit points, gain vulnerability 5 magic until the end of your next turn. You may spend a healing surge.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
probably
we all-
for Tahru.
We
Yeah.
all really want this.
It's
How about
it's
we
strength
roll?
+2. It's
I-
gotta go on the fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
barbarian.
Yeah.
It's literally useless for Sasha. As
It
much
is
as
Yeah,
like
literally
we all
useless for
wanted
everyone who is not Tahru, and I guess technically,
Susha could use
Well,
it, she just
no,
wouldn't
we
really
could
get
use
anything
it.
out
It
of the strength
wouldn't.
bonus.
yeah, it would be less
Yeah.
optimal for.
Yeah.
Actually, it would also be good for Menëlaos. To be fair, he is. No, wait, he doesn't attack anymore. He rebuilt himself.
Yeah, he would stun
Well, no,
himself.
it
I mean, it
wouldn't
doesn't
be
stop
a-
him.
It's true. It does not
Doesn't
stop him, but
stop
yeah,
him,
I mean,
no.
it's vastly
I mean,
more optimal on Tahru than
if-
anybody else. As much as I would love to turn Kiery into a dragon pupper.
I'd love to just have a
Luckily,
melee
my girlfriend
option.
Luckily, my girlfriend hasn't started the next Tahru piece, so I can just tell her about the dragon
It's,
GF.
sorry, but stop cutting her arms off. She's tried like fucking 12 times, maybe.
It's fine, whatever. I mean, all right, fine. As much I'd love to be able to have a dragon TF and have a little melee bite attack for when stuff gets into me. It is a strength thing.
Yeah.
And I like Dragon TFs too.
Yeah, I mean, if it didn't have the strength +2, I would be comfortable doing it as a
I would see this as a
roll-off, but-
roll-off for all of you. If it
Yeah,
didn't have a
exactly.
Yeah, I
strength plus
know.
two.
But it's strength +2, so that's like holy shit,
It's
Yeah.
really good, yeah.
directly onto
fine.
the barbarian.
Yeah, I'm putting it on the barbarian.
Yeah. I will go.
Don't
for
worry,
it right
because that's not the only very special thing in this place.
now. Ooh.
There is still
Uh-huh.
a sarcophagus up there.
Yeah,
There
there's
is
also a
still a
sarcophagus in here.
sarcophagus.
Could we do a long rest first? Mama's got 5 health or 8.
I
health.
will tell you, that was the last fight in here. You did it. You did the
Yeah,
boss
if we
fight
find
early.
a trap, I could still die.
True.
I'll search for
It's
traps.
okay.
don't
I'll rub
worry.
myself on the traps.
Yeah, it's also true. Someone else could just choose to only be the one to open the door first.
Yeah.
There you
okay.
Let's see if there's any traps.
Yeah, so no one a long rest just for you to then come back to an empty building. I'm
Look,
sorry.
I mean, to be fair, we could take the long rest like here or right outside, and then finish here, and then continue on to the orcs, which is I think what we were planning on doing anyway.
Wait, where did Sasha go?
I'm right beside you right now. I'm right
Oh,
here.
you're inside
Oh,
Kiery.
there you
okay.
are. You were, yeah. You
Oh,
were
good.
under,
There's more doors.
Yeah. Also, check out this
More
cute.
door.
She's very cute.
Cute.
I like this one.
She's very
He
cute.
was cute. Yes.
Yeah, she was.
Baludi.
Is there anything
yeah.
else left of her body, or is it just the mask?
It was just the mask.
Okay.
Is there anything
So
left
the
of her
top-
body in the
sarcophagus.
sarcophagus?
Yeah,
Nothing
when you
from the
push
spirit
open the sarcophagus, you can see a draconic bone. In fact, no, this would be human bones. However, they're
Oh.
missing a head.
Oh, she was a
Hmm.
human that got TF. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember that?
Yep.
Hmm.
On the inside of the sarcophagus, like on the inner lid, you can see the symbol of Maritha.
Hey,
Great.
our favorite.
Hey, Palms.
Oh,
Bobs, was she a sister of yours? Well, I guess you were a
I
wolf
was a
before
wolf.
now.
Perhaps a friend.
Distant
Sure.
cousin.
Tilt her head. No, she's too old. I'm young. Look at me. She gestures at herself.
Just gonna.
Adored.
Kiery, while you're in sight, you catch a tail in the face. It biffs you gently.
Do I detect anything off of Pobs? Any connection, or do I just get biffed?
You probably get biffed, and there's, as you've already come to expect, more to Porbs than Porbs. But at the same time, plays whatever card she apparently is secreting incredibly close to her chest. You know that there is obviously something about her, but you have straight up no clue about what that could be in regards to.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I will.
Unfortunately, her deception is like fucking stealth ridiculous. It's not shown on her sheet. The weird Marif and shit.
I will pat tail.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
Did she have any grave goods in here with her, or was it just bone?
Let's see here. She had an ornate bronze dagger with a name scribed into it.
Oh, is the name in anything we can read?
Yeah, the name is written in common.
What did it do?
Eleanor.
Hmm.
And that was buried with this individual.
Probably her name.
And who wants to roll me a D handy?
Sure.
A 28 golden gems.
Nice.
Otherwise, it looks like there were, quite rich fabrics and silks at one time or another, but they have decayed to nothing.
Let's see.
That is all you find in there. It looks indeed like some kind of burial dagger, but I don't think any of you are familiar with the practice.
Maybe from the desert I might be?
It is not a desert practice.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it could, to be fair, like anything could be a desert practice, but this one specifically isn't like a southern desert style dagger. You can give me a religion test.
I will do so. 27.
Let's
I'll-
see here. This would be more a jungles thing.
Hmm.
Usually done for elven tribes, although with your various brains that you can rub together, this is a human. They don't have quite the elven build to their bones, but it is a jungle elf funerary procession. When you look down into here, a great deal of rocks and rubble have collapsed in on this room, but would you like to give me a perception test?
Sure, I will assist somebody else doing it.
I will also assist.
A shame you chose to assist, because 24 pretty fucking good. Let's see that assist roll for Sasha. Yep, alright, Sasha, with a 20. You find a red gem. It appears to be a perfectly cut, like a diamond shape. This gem is red, and it has a Marifan symbol on it.
Well, this is one of the gems for the pillars. At least I'm assuming so.
Ooh.
Pillar gem.
Are we aware of that? Or is that just Sasha?
You're aware
That's
of the
just a me thing.
gems.
Okay.
No.
As-
You guys all saw those gem
Yeah.
slots in those pillars in that place.
Did we have my Revis?
Not yet, I don't think.
No. I don't have her paper either. I don't think in my
Oh.
inventory. That's not something I'd be saying out loud. That's something I'm saying here as a player.
Yeah.
Papier.
Yeah. I have the green and purple ones, I think. Yeah.
Now we've
Parchment with
got
the green
red.
gem and
Oh no, this is a purple gem. You have found the paper.
did I have to find that paper? Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah,
Yeah.
purple ink color.
It
Oh,
is
with
in
deep
it is
sea,
in
yeah.
your mystery section.
Okay. Huh. I have that paper on me, and I have
Mhm.
this gem here.
Mm-hmm.
If I use the gem as like a lens on the paper, does it say anything?
Ooh.
It does.
I had a
Look at your
feeling.
giant brain.
Look at your thick fucking brain.
I had a feeling.
I was waiting for some kind of I don't fucking know. I'm a roll for this, but no. Look at you, guy. Let's see here. As you read the paper, you can see an inscription that has been made in common.
Uh-huh.
O Lord of Secrets, spare but the smallest slice of your wisdom, so that we may revere the rest unspoken. Well, speak the words and enter the page, and then the words being, O Lord of Secrets. You'd like to.
Where does it enter the page? Oh boy, this is a I'm unsure if I want to do this right now or not.
You can't do it right now.
Can we not?
Also, you can't. There's nowhere to enter this page here. But you do read it. Porbs is just watching idly. Like, her face is usually the expression on her token. Like, like vaguely interested, but otherwise pretty fucking hard to read.
Okay.
Well.
Let's try north now.
Yes. Let's go there.
Maybe stand in the middle there, Kierwyn.
Mm-hmm.
Check
Go
the
ahead.
door.
So, oops.
I sure am. Mom is very hurt.
Yeah. The door had a like simple internal latch, and you can just poke a thread through and lift it. Shunk.
Oh, it looks like this connects right into the major room.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything
it
else
does.
of interest in this side section?
No, this might well have been used for some kind of, if not storage, then perhaps cloakroom.
There's a
A
big
lot of doors
sarcophagus
in
up
here.
here.
Yeah, and there's 4 more doors,
Yeah,
looks like.
and another side room.
Are there any more like writings on the walls or on the coffins themselves?
There are tons of writings all over the walls.
Did it,
Also in the deep speech.
Yep.
yeah, I was going to say, is it all in a language I don't understand? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What if I hold up the gem to these inscriptions? Do they turn to the common as well?
No. Although, can you give me a perception test as you hold the gem up and look through all of these?
Absolutely. I figured the same trick might work twice, but it's worth a shot. 21.
No, although while you're looking at the walls, you notice, like, it appears almost like dusty footprints have walked up to this. Very, very small footprints, and then disappeared again.
Up to where? Sorry, I was looking at my character sheet.
The coffin.
Up to the
Or
coffin
the
and disappeared.
sarcophagus.
After the sarcophagus, yeah.
Curious. Very curious. These footprints go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that there might be something in the sarcophagus, such as a way down.
Shall we open?
I do not see why not.
I'm going to check the sarcophagus for traps first.
A
Sure.
good plan.
You don't initially notice one, but like their hairs have prickled up on the back of your neck, like a feeling of danger. Pops is going to walk around you. She crouches down and is going to dig her claw into a rune and avert her gaze very quickly, telling you to all look away as well.
All right.
Does anyone look at the coffin anyway?
One
I'm
second.
tempted, but after getting turned
One
to
sec.
stone last time.
Do it.
No, I listen.
All right, no, I'm not going to risk it.
Go on, guard.
Okay.
Risk it.
Tahru, are you looking or looking away?
I'm at least
You
looking
just
at, yeah.
look at it with your magic gem.
It's like a
So
magnifying glass into
I'm making a
someone.
wisdom check then.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
it's
mean-
just whether
No.
she wants you to look away. If you do you look away or not? Tisrena needs to make a wisdom to fight her own curiosity.
Ah, I see now. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
All right, then. Good. All right.
This is an attack against Tahru's will, as she.
Sasha doesn't
As-
have
as-
to.
I'm
Oh,
not
no,
looking at it.
No, Sasha did not. No.
I'm smarter than that. I know not to
yeah.
fuck with things.
Yeah, Porbs digs her finger into like a string of runes, looking away. She does so. She warns all of you to look away, but Tahru, 21 versus your will.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a sec. I need to look up how this works. Huh. Is that not what it's called in 4A? I thought that was a spell that would exist in here.
Oh no.
Hypnotic
I-
pattern?
No, I'm looking
A
for.
hypnotic pattern.
Phantasmal Killer? Oh. Let me check real quick.
Really?
Oh,
Corey
no.
doesn't
I
have
also don't
Phantasmal
know if that
Killer.
spell exists. Phantasmal Killer does, I know for sure, but
Yeah, fantastic.
Scout DM
I-
me the thing. Let me see
Yeah,
if I can find it.
I linked the spell to Savin because you might actually know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't. Well, I'm gonna guarantee you it's a daily attack. And it's gonna be on the wizard spell list. So let's see. Probably moderate.
Damn.
It could also be a psychic one.
Phantasmal Killer's pretty good.
Phantasmal
It's not
Killer. Actually, yeah, Phantasmal Killer is a Scion ability.
Yeah.
Surprisingly
Yeah.
enough.
Oh no, it's a wizard. Wizard daily.
Is it
grab a
both?
couple of other
Summon
things.
Phantasmal Killer is
yes, of
a
course.
Scion thing.
Hmm.
Mhm. No. Yeah, actually, this actually does sound like more of a Scion thing, anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh, this might be it here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Grab a couple of these things to see what they actually do.
It's really hard to find it. I didn't think this one would be hard to find. I was like, I'll just type in the name of this thing. I'll grab it later. I was wrong. It was not that easy to find.
The anticipation is scaring me.
Ooh,
It should.
Here, where's my fucking DM
Oh, boy.
scale, so I can send you some.
Yeah, you'd probably be fine.
I'm just gonna send this along to me.
Yeah, it's either gonna be this or not that. Probably that. So the spell you were thinking of does not exist per se, but it'll be one of these three's closest proximity.
All right, let's take a quick peeperoo.
I would definitely say the middle one personally.
8241.
Mhm.
Okay. The middle one's not very effective compared to how brutal the actual ability is supposed to be.
Yeah, in that case, the first one, if you want it to be like brutal, then have her murder us. Or murder me specifically, since I'm next to her.
Oh,
Oh no.
this could be bad.
Crown of Madness.
No. Okay, so we're just gonna wing it since the spell doesn't exist. Tahru, as you look deep
Right?
into this sarcophagus, eyes wide despite the warning, you are struck with the singular sensation that you are falling. You plummet. You begin to plummet incredibly far and incredibly fast through an endless expanse of blackness.
You know,
Everyone
like you do in
else in
bed
the-
sometimes.
Yeah, everyone else in the party looking at Tahru see nothing different. She is looking at this sarcophagus, although her expression has gone quite slack. Her mouth is hanging open. She's drooling a little bit.
All right.
Quick, stab her with a psychic knife.
Hey
Yeah,
Pops,
it's lobotomy, it's fine.
I don't think Tahru looked away.
Oh shit.
I say, looking at Tahru and talking at Pops over my shoulder.
Tahru squints and is gonna
I'm gonna
sort of
try to
nudge you
heal
aside
check
and
on
take a
her
look
to
here.
help with the save.
Hobbs. Yep. Okay.
All right. Pop is gonna sort of crouch down and look into Taru's ear as though she might be able to see out the other side. Tahru, you are still plummeting through the endless expanse of blackness. Kiery, you've seen someone stricken dumb before.
Yeah, like happened to me kind of recently actually.
Yeah.
Something like this. I'm gonna try and shake her out of it.
She does not
Oh.
respond to the shaking at all. She just continues to drool, does not appear to be in complete control of her mental faculties. Although whatever survival instinct that keeps her from, breathing and keeps her from falling over appears to still be intact. She maintains her balance and stands solidly, but her expression is vacant.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm going to make another check against Tahru. It's 15 against your will, Tahru. Does that pass?
Which is 14.
Ooh, okay.
That's bad.
So, you are plummeting
Oh.
through the blackness. And then, quite abruptly, this blackness becomes completely solid. You hit the ground hard. You take 59 psychic damage.
Puts me down.
All right, you guys
Yeesh.
watch Tahru collapse like her string has been cut, bleeding from her
If I were
nose.
at
and-
full health, that would have knocked me out.
That could have been worse. A lot
I mean,
worse.
listen, that would have
Yeah.
killed me if my dumbass had not had looked at it.
Yeah,
That
killed
also would have
Sasha
killed
too,
me.
yeah.
No, I mean
Just minus
actually
3.
killed me. Like,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would have killed me outright from the
She was
health
at, like,
I'm at
20
right
yeah,
now.
she's at like 27 hit points.
I'm at 27. That would have put me
Oh,
to
she would have been
negative, like,
Deceased.
below negative 26.
oof.
Yeah.
Yes, at least it was Tahru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tahru, you would snap to consciousness once you finally hit the ground, but you've been knocked unconscious by the injury itself. All of you watch as
Yeah.
Tahru gets a hemorrhage.
Oh.
She'll
Tahru,
probably be.
you
okay.
snap back to wakefulness. However, you have permanently lost 1 wisdom.
Damn.
Ow.
Brutal.
That's not going to help your wisdom saves.
Well, luckily
Your
I went from
will
12 to
saves.
11, so
Will defense.
that's
Yeah,
that's not a lost mod, thankfully.
12 to 11 is a lost mod, yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
you get
it
a mod
is,
for every
okay.
even number, so you have
Yeah.
lost a mod.
Yeah, 10 to 11
Why
is
did it change
0.
my?
Because
Didn't change
you,
my.
because didn't you? Because your will defense is either the highest of your charisma or your wisdom. So your
Oh,
charisma might be
Charisma
12.
sure is 9.
That charisma's 9.
Oh,
Mm.
Oh.
check what.
Oh,
your will
you have to
defense-
actually
now.
manually update your defenses. Those aren't automatically
Oh,
calculated.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, your
no.
wisdom mod
Oh,
went
yeah.
down when you. Yeah, your wisdom mod
Yeah,
went
you're
from
right.
4 to 3. Yeah.
All right, you
Okay,
have to
yeah.
input your ability. Yeah. Well, that's pretty bad for you.
It could have been worse. So
Yeah,
the
it
spell
could've
we
been
were
worse.
the spell we were looking up but couldn't find was Feeble Mind. Doesn't exist in 4A.
Yeah.
Could have been
Oh,
far
yeah.
worse. Feeble Mind is brutal.
Yeah, that's gonna take.
Your into charisma would have become 1. Instead, I just stole a chunk of your wisdom.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
most
nothing sufficiently
non-directly
brutal
damaging
in,
spells aren't there.
I mean, what you've done is actually probably way more brutal since you've permanently taken away a wisdom when that stuff is just repeat a save every 30 days.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I took away 1 wisdom point. Otherwise, Tahru was out of the game for fucking
I mean,
at
that's-
least 30
Yeah.
days.
That's
For
fair.
a month.
I would
That's
take 1
fair.
wisdom over just basically losing my character for, at best, a month.
That's
Yeah.
fair. All right.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. But yes, Tahru, you come to wakefulness. You don't feel good.
Great.
Right then. Next time Bob says look away from something, such as this or anything else, I'd say it'd probably be best to do so.
Yep.
Look, I am smart.
Yes.
People who aren't smart should listen.
Hobbs is a good girl.
Yeah, the best girl.
Well,
Okay.
let's
a
hope
big
whatever
bag.
in this sarcophagus is worth it then.
Probably super worth. And then she will stand and watch as you all gather around it. It's safe now.
And we'll push it open. Because I share my noodle and need help pushing it open.
Just push it onto Tisrena. Crunch.
Cool. As you lift and shift this sarcophagus, you can see that there is a very small skeleton within. Probably belongs to a young teenager at most, like starting high
Ooh.
school student age, perhaps.
That's
Hmm.
unfortunate.
Within is a shiny stone and a small bottle with a liquid inside.
I'm not sure I feel comfortable
Hmm.
taking this.
No.
You might not, but I am. I'm taking them out of there. They're dead.
I do.
I'll pick up the stone and bottle. What we got here?
We can
Sure.
put him to better
Yeah, give me
use
an
than
Arcana test.
Taker.
I shall try and help Tisrena with her. Actually, I'm not even trying, so I can't really help.
I'll have a look, but I'm not sure about taking it.
Okay, which one
Simple,
is that
you
on?
don't have to
The
take
stone or the bottle?
The stone.
Okay. So you know how I mentioned there are multiple awesome things here?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Another heroic.
Hey, look at
magical
that! It's a piece
object.
of your crown. Great. Regeneration 3. Holy
Oh.
shit!
Oh.
This Iron Stone of Regeneration 3 activates while in combat, slowly restoring the wielder's vitality. It can restore no more than 50 hit points this way in a single day. Attempting to draw out foregone conclusions invokes the stone's ire, causing it to go dormant for 1d4 hours. Comes with a daily ability. You hit a target that is granting combat advantage to you, you deal an extra 2d6 damage.
Oh
Oh
damn!
shit.
On second thought, this is fantastic. Let's loot this child's possession.
Well, no, it's gonna go into Tisrena because part of her crown.
Yeah.
It would appear that this does not go in the crown unless you have all the pieces within Arcana 30.
So
It is
Can I
a
borrow that for,
powerful
like, 10
item
minutes,
on its
though?
own. I was going to say, well, no, you're not in a fight. It won't do anything unless you're in combat.
Alright, Pobs, I need you to punch really ineffectually at me.
Stab you ineffectually if you like that instead.
so
If you have this dagger, I'll
That
just
was
whip
out
out a
of
dagger from my backpack.
Yeah, no. Very, very
Uh,
pointedly, it's got the attempt to draw out foregone conclusions. It will just dormant if you try and abuse it.
All right.
so for this, what slot would it take up then, seeing as it's part of the crown but not?
Wondrous item.
It's the ion part of the crown. Ion
Yeah,
stone part of the crown.
it
No,
should
it's just-
say on the circlet itself, you just require all of the pieces, the tip, the
Nope.
solitaire, the cord, the ion stone, and the circlet, and then you do a ritual on it, and then they all become a thing. As it is, you don't see like a slot in position, which is what you need all of them to see.
I more actually meant in gameplay mechanics of like before we have all the pieces. So if
Yeah,
we were to
ion
use this,
slots take up the head
Ion-
slot, I believe.
okay,
Ion's ahead, right?
okay.
Let me.
Sorry.
Let me
So I
confirm
can't take
that.
it. I just got the mask.
Mask is
Unless
face,
you-
actually.
Oh,
Oh, that's different. Okay.
Which is, glasses, face masks, etc. It's not a head slot. Because magic
Yeah.
spectacles exist in this.
I'm gonna
Alright.
say
Said
you
I-
shouldn't get the
Yeah,
mask. They should put it
yeah,
on Kiery.
It might be better
Yeah,
for
I would
Kiery
actually
for
really
the
like
ion
this.
Give it to
stone.
Kiery.
Yeah, because she seems to take more
No.
damage.
Yeah,
I'm taking the mask. She can have the iron stone.
Okay.
Well, might as
Okay.
well arcana the bottle as well while we're at it.
Yeah, I will have a look at the bottle then. 1 second.
3 ions.
Wow.
This appears to be a flask of magic glue. It is very specifically related to that purple gem.
Sovereign
Oh.
blue.
As
Wait,
in
what?
the ion stone or the one
No,
that Sasha's
the
holding?
one, the one that Sasha's holding.
It's
Okay.
for putting those in the church.
I will
Mhm.
very swiftly hand that over to Sasha. It's like, you'll find a use for this.
Right.
It's not lube. I'm telling you now.
It's the
Don't-
very opposite
I
of
figured
lube.
it wasn't.
just
on,
warning you.
on the bottle is just deep speech for not lube or unlube. This is the unlube. It's glue.
It's not
Son of a
lube,
bitch.
but Sasha will use it to get into something.
It can go on the other end of the toy if you want it there on the wall.
True.
Right. So, I have a character here. Am I supposed to like glue in the gem to the like pillar then?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Otherwise, I just in it. So, like, if you decided not to take it, I would have been so amused when you returned to the pillar and tried to place the gem in it, and it just tumbled out. You'd be so fucking lost. But no, it's glue. You found the glue for it.
Okay, I thought the gems would like be perfectly slotted into the pillar or something.
No.
Does that mean-
Since the slotting is like, if you were to imagine it's a diamond shape and it's got that like four-cornered indent. If it meets a pillar exactly flush halfway, then that also means it is exactly flush halfway out.
Oh, so then I need to find like this sort of glue.
So
for, like...
that glue would secure it. Yes, it's actually currently just resting loosely in the pillar for the other one that you placed in there.
Oh shit! Wait, I placed
Does
what's my other one in there? I don't remember anymore. It's been so long.
is
That's why it's got a section.
this glue
Okay.
specifically for this gem, or is it just each gem needs a
Yeah.
glue?
Do I need to find like glue for each of these gems?
You don't know.
Okay.
I guess we'll find out when we find the next bottle of glue.
Yeah, if you find more.
I'm still worried
Also,
about
now
that.
you know if you ever want to take the sigil out, you'll need a bottle of universal solvent.
Jeez.
Well, that's fine. I've done everything with the sigil I need. I think.
Well, we've now potentially solved the problem. We now have stables, we now have horses, so we have more glue.
Fair, true.
Yeah.
Use the magic horse, get magic glue.
No!
That's where magic glue comes from. I don't know what you want from me.
Look, it's
Well,
just fucking wizard
Not
science,
that.
alright?
God. Speak the words in the page. So then, is the end of the page thing also in like the pillars or wherever I have to page there and enter it, or I guess that's something I don't know.
Don't know. I'll
But you
let
said-
you do an int on that if you would like to try and infer some big think.
I feel like I want to because you've told me here there's no place to enter the page here. So I will try and make an intelligence check and infer something there. No.
No. You're either going to have to figure it out in your own time or ask your companions.
I'll have to figure it out later, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there you go. You have discovered everything of use in here. I would say you came out of this pretty well. Found 2 heroics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe those scale all the way up to like, what, level 15
Mhm.
is useful? Or is the heroic up to 11?
I think 11 is when we do
Yeah.
get like the next
Yeah.
paragon.
11's when we
thingies.
go into Paragon.
Right.
Yep.
And then it's Paragon tier magic items.
Is there any identification at all for this body? Like, what race was it, at least?
You can do a healing test if you can try and figure anything out about them.
Sure.
I'll try and help.
Thank you.
Wow,
Well-
it's just too sad. Oh,
Whoa.
The body is intact. There's nothing missing from it, is there?
the body appears to be intact.
Okay, I'm going to place 2 gold coins on the eyes.
Yeah, and tumble into the skull, but yeah.
Okay, on that I'll put it in like by the hands or something like that, so it doesn't actually disturb the
Fall
body.
into a rib
Yeah.
pit. No, it's a skeleton. I'm afraid
Yeah,
you can't do
it's
the
just a
coin trick on a
skeleton.
skeleton. I hate to break it to you, as touching as it is, the gold coin trick doesn't work when they're already bones.
Woohoo.
Alright, let's check the remaining side rooms and then get ready to leave.
Oh yeah.
I'm in an not inconsiderate amount of pain.
Yes, there's things I want to try back at the village now.
Ugh,
Again, not lube.
I understand that.
I'd like to get acquainted with my Gemerald.
In fact,
we
Phantom.
Tisrena, why don't you
Gemerald.
come with me back in the village? You probably want to see this, or you'd probably find a way to figure it out about it later anyway.
I would love to.
Peeking into these.
are we sure we want to go back? There's still that orc tribe we were pushing towards.
You look into these respective rooms, you can see that each has a sarcophagus of varied condition. And when you extend your cursory inspections to the rest of this place, the number of coffins here equate to the number of fire skulls that you'd found beforehand. Each body in all of these appears to be missing a skull. However, there's also loot, so I guess I should probably pull all that up, huh?
A little bit, yeah. Yes, Kierwyn, I am sure we should make our way back to town. You're quite hurt and need a good rest in some place that isn't just this swamp. And what we found here is something very, very intriguing. Something that I've been searching for a bit ever since I came into the town.
Alright then. I won't push. Not that I'm in much condition to insist we press on.
Hmm.
One more good hit and Paws would be carrying me out of here.
Or possibly in a body bag.
Quite possibly, yes.
Let's see here. You find coins, you find gems,
Ooh.
you find a and a. I have no idea what that is. Is that the old classic of what the fuck is this?
Typical.
What is
Objects.
Oh, neat. You find some sandals of precise stepping.
What do they do?
+2 item bonus to acrobatics, athletics, and stealth checks.
Directly on the
Saoirse?
assassin.
Mhm.
Holy shit, that's a lot of gemeralds.
It is. There are people have been buried with a lot of wealth down here.
I would like to take the orb for purely just enchanting purposes, just so we can have some interesting stuff.
We know it's going over your butt. You don't have to.
No. No.
You should find a string of them, really.
String of bone orbs? That's fucking metal. Holy shit. You're so much gother than I thought you were. You're already pretty goth.
The enchantment is they surprisingly get bigger.
This is a pretty cool enchantment, actually.
It's a rather common enchantment for it, really.
I mean, it just doesn't end.
Mm.
Alright.
All players, save changes.
God,
Take it.
I almost think like you're
Oh,
faking me out of it as well with something here in that loot list with that bone comb with the labyrinth, considering that one of the green gems guardian appears to be a bull-headed man, and that obviously goes to the labyrinth.
I mean, the bone comb with a labyrinth isn't like doesn't have a material value. You never know.
It doesn't.
It's definitely quality. You could enchant it, but it appears to be mundane. It's probably worth like 10 gold.
I hear of an enchantment that allows you to change the color of a user's hair upon stroking.
Pass on that. I quite like my hair color.
Does the curtain match the drapes, though? Is the real important question everyone's asking today.
Of course it does.
If you run it through your hair, does it dye your pubes at the same time, just with magic?
I think more people are concerned about the curtain pole than the drapes.
Tiana shaves, you'd never know.
Fair. But you're from the desert, you don't get itchy.
Now I have a plus 16 to stealth.
Pretty stout.
Congratulations, guys! You defeated one hell of a fucking place. What do you now?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that boss
Took a little
was
bit
something.
that first round, yeah. The first round was exhausting for me. That second round was exhausting for you, even more so.
Holy shit. Imagine if that got looped into one encounter. Fuck.
Yeah, that would have been a bad time.
Mm-hmm.
That would have upped the ratio immediately to like a deadly 3.
I mean, to be fair, if we triggered these two guys, but not this shit over here, that actually might have been way easier for us.
Yeah.
So that might have been a mea culpa, I don't know.
Oh well.
Oh,
I'll
well.
never tell.
Okay,
Got
so
it.
anyway, we're headed home now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as soon as we get back to Torchlight, I'm going to put on the mask.
Hell yeah.
What color are you gonna pick?
Talking about it with Morgan, black.
All right, going with acid.
Acid.
Black.
Yeah.
Black. Oh, before we leave, can I stop and maybe like harvest attempt to harvest some poison from the snaky snakes?
Sure, give me a thievery test.
It's not super great.
3 doses of standard like .5 poison.
Nice.
Like you can take 10 minutes. Of course, you can take 10 minutes to read the walls. When you do so, you find a lot of it just appears to be like just poetry and classic funerary patheticals, although all warnings that each one has fallen and passed, holding closely to them a secret that they take to the grave. Of course, that secret has not been recounted anywhere on any of these walls.
Does it have regale the names of any of the fallen?
No, those are secrets.
Okay. Well, I'll jot down as much as I can in my sketchbook, and I'll leave it at that.
There might be some sort of secret prophecy in there. Who knows?
God, I really want to find out what happens when I put this gem in the church. I really do.
Up to you.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, go for it. As you all return to Torchlight, you're welcome to do so.
I'll head up there, and as I told Tisrena, she's free to come join me.
I would love to.
I will
yeah,
tag
so
along if I'm not prevented.
is
Yeah.
there anything you need me to bring with me in terms of supplies, chemical kits?
No, just your brain.
Okay. No worries, got it.
I've made some good discoveries and headways into this. It's beginning to put to a point where it might be just too much just for my own self for figuring it out.
Oh,
as we're walking, whatever. I won't go into all the details behind it, but I've done a bit of snooping around in that church, even before Kristoff's death and the like. Long before it.
I see. May I ask to why you were so intent on looking around there beforehand?
You can.
I'm not going to get an
You
answer.
can
am I?
ask.
I'm fairly certain that you can hazard a fairly accurate guess as to what I've been doing.
Killing priests with your derriere?
Looking for dark
Mm,
god shit.
there you go. That's a better guess of it.
I gathered as much. Sometimes this place is a bit morose for my tastes, and sometimes you need a little bit of brevity in all the turns to
Yes.
town falling apart.
Yes.
Yeah.
But regardless, within that church, I had found the parchment that I had in that tomb there. Within it, as I held that gem to it, I saw a message. As well, I don't know if you've noticed it, but within that church there are certain slots, certain places that fit very, very nicely for gems such as these.
Okay. I hadn't actually noticed that during our first inspection, but I'm glad you managed to catch a sight of them. Another spitballing question. What do you hope to accomplish by finding these gems? Because I imagine there are more than just these two you found.
That I've found? I have not found. I've only found this one and one other. I'm searching for the rest of them, yes. As to the answer of that, I don't know. I'm curious about them. I have not heard of them. I'm certainly very interested in what the Cadist is. I'm interested in all of them. I want to see where it goes.
And with that, that is exactly what I wanted to hear. A fellow curious mind. I will do what I can to assist you. If this is something good or ill, I would rather it get discovered than just lay dormant for someone else to fuck around with. I'd rather it be us.
Right.
And as I say, I should be able to translate, albeit a little bit slowly, texts that you need.
Yes. As soon as Pia's done with her portion of rock, I guess is the best way to describe that language, then I shall bring it to you and we can begin on the Celestial.
Hmm.
But for now, we have a gem to place with this liquid. If that's enough, I can place the other one in it as well.
Maybe I not the best at alchemical concoctions, but perhaps we could have if there's any left over, we could potentially make more of it. Potentially, I'm not sure. It might be very specific to the gem enchantments.
Maybe. Or, second thought actually, I'll just take the gem back with me. If I used it to read over this paper, I'm fairly certain that the other one will have something similar,
Mhm. And
even though it only has the word beef on it for some reason.
and perhaps if you find all of them and you look through all of them at once, it might have something greater than the sum of its parts.
She'll just shrug her shoulders. I don't know. Don't even know what it'll do when we put it inside the pillar here with this paper. Maybe something will activate. Maybe it won't.
We could find out.
Yes.
It just based on what we've done today, it might be best if one of us is by the door, just in case we need to go and run and get anyone else.
Perhaps.
Actually, it's let me see. What would it be in 4E? Are there any like small like sparrows or birds around at all, Skow?
I don't know. It's been like raining and it's quite late.
I'll
There's
take
probably
like go on.
there's probably like a decrepit tree somewhere that's got like an owl sleeping inside it.
Okay. I am going to cast as a ritual. What is it?
Animal messenger or something?
Animal messenger. I will relay that if in oh fuck, animals don't know time. Send a message to no, Tahru's probably messing around with that mask again.
Again.
Yeah.
Still.
I'm not convinced it wasn't the mask that caused you to get fucked up, but hey ho. Yeah, we'll go to
It was all Tahru.
Kierwyn. If we are not back in 2 hours, come to the church.
No, you can pass that animal message
Mhm.
message on to a little owl. It will hoot at you, annoyed to go flying in the rain, but it will make its way down to their home.
Okay. There we
With
go.
that out of the way, let's go do this, shall we? It's been a long time coming.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So you got some glue, you got a purple gem, and you got a pillar with an empty indentation in it.
Yep. We'll put the glue on the gem, put it in the pillar.
All righty. It takes a few moments for the glue to like set and wedge it in place, but once it is there, there's just no jostling this thing free.
Okay.
And they hear a soft, dull click. On the other side of the pillar, there appears to be some kind of, perhaps, opening. You're staggered that you never saw the seam in this pillar before. Like admittedly a hairline crack, but with the fact that you're looking specifically for it, you can see it there. There is
Hmm.
quite definitely some kind of hatch or indentation. Although when you then hurriedly go and check one of the other pillars that have their gem slots empty, or the one with the green gem slot whose gem is not glued in but is merely just like resting indented, you can't see any hatch opening.
Yeah. Speaking of that green gem, I'll take it and put it in my backpack. Don't want that going away. If
Yeah,
somebody
that would actually
planning on
tumble
taking
free,
that now.
but
Getting
yeah.
stolen.
No other party member like came and jostled it, so it just sort of sat indented in the pillar doing nothing.
Yeah, we're keeping that in my backpack from now on.
Fair enough.
Oh boy.
Checking all those other pillars, you can see that hairline, like perfect crack outline, isn't there at all for any of them.
All right. Well, let's open up that indentation on the one that is there then.
Sure. Could I get a thievery check, please?
Sure. I will assist Saoirse, who's here with us and has a good
That's
fever.
very, it's very useful that Sasha is there, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I put.
Oh,
Well,
I need
Unfortunately,
the assist.
your tool breaks trying to pick this open. You can probably go and get them mended, but
Let me go grab
that'll take a
another
day.
one.
yeah, no assist would turn that into anything useful. That was a crit fail.
Oh, look
Uh,
at the broken jelly jogglers.
Yeah, it just looks like that hairline thinness is thin all the way through, and so that must have just caught gently and bent the wire that you're using to try and slide underneath.
Shit.
You could try and make some kind of custom tool for it specifically, because if the mechanism to open it is a simple one, it could just be as simple as sliding something very, very thin inside.
Don't suppose you have a spare set on you.
That torture equipment we got from the dungeon wouldn't happen to have included a spare set of thievery tools, would it?
Use
No,
the surgery tools to pick the lock.
No. Could I makeshift any of the surgery tools into
You have a
thing?
blacksmith in the village.
Wait,
We do,
wait
but that
a
would
minute.
require taking
Wait a
time.
minute, her. So you just use like something like really like simple, small, and long, right?
Where are you going with
You
this?
very
Cast of
thin.
penis.
Ha-ha!
Let's see.
Tools!
Unfortunately, when you start digging around, it's as though these tools don't have like the necessary, I guess, width to them. If you were to imagine this hairline opening, it is one long straight line, and although you can mental tool something thin enough, that's still along the lines of, hitting maybe a latch here, but not one up here or down here.
Dang it.
You wouldn't happen to be able to make more than one of those at once, would you?
Unfortunately not, no.
I could probably get something made that would specifically help with something like this.
We might.
As Sasha analyzes.
That's unfortunate. I thought mental tools would be the thing to save the day.
Me too,
oh
but
well.
unfortunately it's mental tool. In the end.
God, I'm watching the three of you go like full ape brain, and I can't hold in how amused I am.
You tell. I mean,
I've literally given you all of the answers, and you
Can you
have
just-
all the
can you
tools
just-
necessary with you.
can you just describe the latch again? Because you said we couldn't just
What if I just push on it?
This appears to be a long, slender hairline crack.
Like the width of a paper crack?
Try sticking the paper in. It's like a slot.
I'm not hearing a yes or no for like that width, Scout.
Just fucking clapped!
I wouldn't hear that.
Oh,
didn't hear
my
it.
sound gets too good!
Mailbox.
Insert the card.
Alright, yeah. I will stick the paper in.
Oh no, it's a shredder.
As you slide the paper in. Out! Spit string! No!
Several strings.
Do you just slide the paper in?
And I speak the words that it told me to say.
Okay, there you go. See, I feel like I gave you all the tools.
Yeah.
And I'm watching you guys ape brain. It was awesome.
Well, Well, you said like it didn't like you had to open it. Like I thought like I
I
have
know.
to get
The reason I gave you like a modest thievery check because I was like, Sasha can figure this out for them since they
Yeah.
haven't just immediately snapped and figured it out. But then she rolled a 1, so I was just like, all right, let's see how
Yeah.
far they go down this
Yeah.
hole of stupid.
Yeah, I was assuming too much of a step. I thought like I had to open it and then put the paper in.
Yeah.
No, it's just put the paper
So
in.
if
speak to
anything
her.
but a 1, you'd been like fucking paper.
I got there at the end, didn't there?
You did. You got there. You got there. Oh fuck! All right. The paper slides in. There's a soft click, and then it locks in place. From the little pulpit at the head of this monastery, where one would say their speeches to any assembled masses, you hear a. It's what you would associate the sound of a shimmer with. Like, it's that magic noise.
I know exactly the noise.
Yeah, like everyone knows, like, the magic noise reminiscent of shimmering. You hear that from over at the pulpit.
All right. Look on over towards there. What's happening over there?
That is where the Omnitheist tome rests.
Oh.
As
Can
you
I-
have a little old peeky through it, you can see that a section of the darker half of the pages on here has been filled out with the rites of worship for Marifa.
Yay!
Huh. Well, there you go.
You
Oh,
now
there we
how
go.
to perform Marifan worship. Whether Marifa themselves is listening for any measure, you can see that it is fully intact. You could probably perform some kind of basic sermon. Unfortunately, Marifa's one of the more complicated ones because the whole point of Marifa is that
Secret.
everything you learn, you keep
Yeah.
your fucking self. Yeah. It's like you realize as you look through this, like the Marifan idea of a hymn or a chorus is more along the lines of snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
Singing in your head.
Yeah.
Well. Well.
There you go. You have uncovered the first worship of the dark gods in Torchlight.
Well. Very, very good. Not the one I was looking forward to worshipping, but it's something. It means we're
As
on the
you-
right path.
As you hear a storm begin to roll in, there is, with perfect timing, a shock of lightning and a rumble of thunder as you looking out the front of the monastery's windows, and then you can see just 2 burning golden eyes and the large shape of Porbs' body before the lightning flash dissipates and there is no form there. And that is where we shall end the session.
Well,
All right, then.
Amazing.
We did it good, guys.
Yeah, we did.
Congratulations.
We'll see if
yeah,
it's
high
good,
five.
but we
You
succeeded.
did!
in the
You
thing
did,
wanted.
guys!
We did.
Yeah,
We
we
did
did.
it.
Hey, it's fine. I won't be around next week for the consequences of this, so don't worry.
Asshole.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
I'm sorry. I really would be around if I could.
I know. It's fine. They're all gonna go fight a retard gator without you now, though.
Yay! Special
Gator
Again,
friends.
not to say ableistly, but it just is retarded, unfortunately.
That's fair.
I really want this to be like it's not a alligator at all. It's just like a disabled dragon or something, and it's precious.
No, it's
Don't
gonna
worry.
be like a terrifying, menacing crocodile of large size and fangs and jutty bits. Except for some reason, it's just got the derp smile face, so it's just a
Googly eyes.
Yeah. Don't worry. It gets even better. You'll probably find
inside a
the perfect-
crocodile.
You'll find the perfect TF item in.
We'll
so
find
that's
the
why we're there.
gators
Oh yeah, give me the
TFI.
gator TFI. Come on, it'll be great.
You do find
Discount
the KSTF.
dragon.
You do find the KSTF. Please, I will actually beg you here. Just save it for me.
What do you want to be a
Mama
gator
wants
elf?
Melba
No,
wants
not
a
Gator. I said a
tail.
Cadus TF.
Oh, what
No,
would a
no,
Cadus be?
Savin said a gator TF. as
Yeah,
in a-
and Guard said that
I
Cadus
said Cadus.
TF.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of TFs,
Yes.
can I start immediately, or
sorry.
do I gotta wait?
You will wake up with them.
All
You will
right.
wake up with shining, like, just perfect pitch black. How would I describe it? Like, phone cover black leather. Do you know what I mean by that one?
Yeah.
Like, it's got that texture to it, and it catches the light a little bit, but for the most part, quite dark black.
Shiny
and it's
dark
this,
black.
yeah, and it is a tough black leather sort of texture to it that is undoubtedly scale pattern work, and it is around your neck and going down to the collarbone, and you have two patches on, one patch on either cheek. If only there was some kind of pink dragon, then you could get little love heart
Alright,
prints on your cheeks.
No, that'd be adorable.
With those scale hearts. Yeah, let's get to that whole experience, eh?
Yeah,
Did you explore a new location?
Mhm.
I'd say we did.
Yeah, Marif and Burial Site. Did you obtain a new magic item or treasure hoard?
Why,
Oh,
yeah.
just a couple.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a couple.
Did you defeat a solo or an extreme encounter?
Yeah,
The
I'd say
attack
that was
count as
pretty
extreme?
extreme.
Yes.
It was only deadly,
No.
but if you're all concurrent on it being extreme, I'll
Mm.
cede you the point.
It was certainly extreme for Kierwyn.
Yeah.
I mean, the sheer amount of
Though-
damage that thing did was fucking horrifying.
It would have killed anyone else, really.
I mean,
Well,
look,
just about anybody
here's the
else.
That's
thing.
fair.
A solo on its own is meant to be a whole ass combat encounter.
Well, that's that wasn't a solo. She was elite.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Holy shit!
Just an elite brute.
What level?
Yeah, there you go.
We
Elite brute.
are level 6. I mean, elite brutes would be pretty dangerous.
Oh no, I mean a brute is just the one that's got hit points, so they work as like good mid-range elites.
Yeah.
All right, what level were you? Let's take a quick looky here. So she was a level 7 elite. So
I mean,
level 7
still-
elite brute.
Even then, an elite is 2 monsters, so.
So you fought, and those hammer boys are level 4 soldiers.
Yeah, alright, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, like as far as rating is concerned, that was deadly, and I would say that it wasn't extreme.
It
though.
was,
Yeah, it wasn't.
it,
yeah,
it was definitely
but
the
only
high
the-
end of deadly, I can tell you that much, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was because you got in the extra 2 hammer guys to sandbag you. It went from deadly 2 to deadly 3. I'd say if you're looking at a scale.
All right, yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
it didn't toss down into extreme. It was not constructed to fuck you.
Right.
All right, then. Yeah, sure.
Expand or improve Torchlight.
Yes? Question mark?
You've expanded Torchlight. I don't know
Yeah.
about improved.
Yeah,
You have literally added another like root of worship, I suppose. You've unlocked dark god worship, and although some of you may care one way or the other about morals, I do not count an expansion like as being any less relevant just because it is technically evil.
You cannot
Alright.
convince me Pops is evil, I'm sorry.
But she had the spooky silhouette and the lightning.
Yeah, so does Tasha when it's stormy out.
Fine.
No, she was just finding out secrets that we were doing.
Yeah, true. Doggos do just do that.
They do be like that.
Is there anything new about the Dark Family Wish Grantor? No, not this time.
No,
So
not this
3
time.
XP?
3 EXP.
Nice.
And yeah, you came out there with 2 fucking holy heroic magic items.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. I hope you like the
Potentially,
mask.
we could level up next session.
Ooh.
Oh
you
yeah,
might.
that mask is
might.
gonna be sweet.
I made that one myself.
Yay!
It looks
the secret
cool.
is that it becomes your own skull, probably.
Yeah, turns you into a furry forever.
Gimme.
It's dragon. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it turns you into Dragon is the superior scaly. I don't know if you
I-
noticed that first one you fought. She was fucking hot.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Shark,
Let-
but okay.
Amazon
not good,
Dragon.
not as good as
Call.
Shark, but
No. But I mean, Amazon Dragon Girl.
But
Yeah.
It's alright, it's alright.
What are you
counterpoint.
talking about? Dragon's way better than Shark.
Dragons have horns.
I mean, we're
So-
talking about muzzles here. I mean,
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's I mean, that human.
What is a
Eleanor
muzzle
wasn't.
anyway? What do you even like? Really? Let's be honest
is-
here. What difference
What
is
is a muzzle
Snoot.
but
What is
extra
a
space
muzzle?
for a
What are
blowjob?
Ew.
Listen. Different types of muzzles don't really care about. A shark and a dragon, they are basically the same for muzzle wise.
I do actually. Of any of the muzzled, like full quote unquote furry / skelly, whatever, Shirk is probably my go-to pretty much every time.
Yeah.
Shark is pretty good.
Although I've been leaned ever so slightly because of Moira's job on the horses.
Yeah, I do like Hosses
yeah.
is my favorite.
Those female guards are
Depending on
fucking
the artist.
huge,
for sure.
huge bait to me.
Yeah, I love them. Anyway, if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in.
Sorry that you've been listening to the communist anthem for 3 hours.
Oh no, don't worry. That's about to start in just a moment.
Let's go for 3
We'll
hours.
see you in a couple days for Skow's other game. Till then, adios.
Oh,
Have a
fuck.
good one.